Give me a second. Yeah.
Yeah, fine. So in the last session, we talked about like we started with understanding the Informatica information management life cycle. So where we have seen like where to start, what all we do, and where do we end up. Like we started with access layer, then we talked about discover, cleanse, MDM, integration, deliver, and final target, which is enterprise data warehouse. Yeah. So I think we talked about each of those layers at high level, like how to pull the data with different kinds of categories like structured, unstructured, application-oriented, legacy, and machine learning or artificial intelligence data, right? So once you could able to pull, identify issues by using the discover layer, then we talked about plans where we could able to fix the issues that have been identified by using the discover layer. So there are some limitations with the plans because anything and everything can't be done just by using the plans layer. That's where we take the help from what MDM layer to take care of match and merge and other activities. So once we do that, you will get to see the good data as a result of MDM. Then that can be taken as input to integration. And finally, we can deliver data to enterprise data warehouse. So that's it. I think we talked about that. After that, we started off understanding like MDM specific, especially we talked about Informatica MDM. There are a bunch of MDM tools that we have in the market, like IBM InfoSphere, Calido, Talent, Teradata. There are a bunch of tools in the market. Out of them, so Informatica MDM is one of the popular MDM tool. So then we got the details of Informatica MDM, where we understood like what is meant by master data. So that's what we started with. Then we started with understanding some of the major aspects of with or without MDM, like how to build a warehouse without and with MDM. We talked about it. Then we understood the definition and we extended the definition for different kinds of domains. Then we talked about how to apply policies and procedures. Then what do we infer from MDM? That also we talked about it. Then we have seen some of the basic capabilities why we need to choose MDM. Then we also talked about the core aspects of MDM Hub, integration, model driven, and flexible. And then we've also understood different components of what we have in this MDM. So this is one of the important slides where we spent a lot of time to understand different components like model, quality, identity, reliability, hierarchy, stewardship, sync or unification. Right? So we talked about some of the highlights of each of those components. And once we understand this, from where we pull the data from one of these or one or more of these source systems by taking the help from third-party tools like ETL, ESPs, whatever, in any mode. Yeah, so we can pull the data from various source systems in any mode. So which will brought it onto this entry point of MDM. So once you get there, then we can start applying different components and create a final record, which we call golden record. Once you are done with this, you can communicate this to outside applications again by using one of these modes like a batch, real time, or near real time. And subscribers could be anybody, or it could be any other descendant or downstream sources, sorry, downstream systems. Yeah. So that's it. Now from and to we talked about it, but within MDM itself, we got some helper tools or some of the development tools. Like we talked about workflow manager, metadata manager, authentication authorization. Right? These are small things, but yes, they are going to help us a lot to integrate with third-party tools like third-party workflow engine, third-party, or we can use this to perform migration from one to another. One to another means dev to queue or whatever. Plus other aspects also we talked about it. This is going to help us to integrate with third-party authentication authorization tool like LDAP or whatever, right? I think we talked about SSO, where we use what SAML, Security Association Markup Language. Yeah. So that also we can get it integrated. Yeah. So this is one of the core part of MDM, right? So we are going to spend a lot of time on this components with practical examples. Yeah. Yeah. After that, we started with understanding the architecture of Informatica MDM Hub, where in this particular diagram, we could able to see three layers over here: client, server, storage layer, right? So, so we added one more layer. I think that's where we stopped yesterday. So here, so we talked about four layers here. One is going to be the client layer, and second will be app server, third server layer, and fourth is going to be what? Data or meta layer. Right? I think we talked about, so in the client layer, what kind of request that we can send from this particular client. Yeah. So one, we just categorized into what we call three ways through which we can send a request. One from a thin client, second from a thick client, third from a Kamalan client, right? So thin we talked about. So we don't need to install anything. Just by supplying URL, we can perform sending the request and receive the response from the relevant server. Yeah. Then thick, so we need to have separate utility or executable or a script in case of Unix or Linux to install it, right? So then thick client will be ready. The next is what we have a command line. So we use this to automate, or we can also use, let's say, script. Script could be stored procedure, or it could be even shell script or bash script or Python script, could be any script. Yeah. So fine. And from the roles perspective, so this particular client can be used by one of these roles of people, like one or more. So we can just assign like who can access what, like data steward can access what are the tools, like we have data manager, merge manager, hierarchy manager, whatever. Similarly, what are the tools that will be accessible to designers or developers, and also administrators. We'll say them. Yeah. So then now within app server or application server, I think we talked about the importance of app server and supported app servers within this MDM hub is what JBoss web logic can disappear. So we can, depending upon the type of enterprise that we deal with, we can go with what appropriate application server. For example, if you are dealing with what you call, so low to medium enterprise applications, then we can choose JBoss. Yeah? So JBoss, we can use it free community edition for learning and enterprise edition for commercial purpose. Then we have WebLogic, so which can be used to deal with what medium to what large enterprise applications. Yeah. So then, yeah, earlier it was a B actually. So now the topmost app server that we have in the market is what IBM InfoSphere or WebSphere. So which can be used to deal with what large to largest enterprise applications. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. So that's where we got app servers. Yeah. So in this particular training environment, we are going to make use of JBoss because we are not going to deal with very large or largest enterprise apps. Yeah. So that's about app server. So anyway, we'll talk about how to install one of the app server and how to configure, how to make use of it to perform. So MDM hub operations. Yeah. Now that's about these are external servers or containers. You can, instead of server, it's better to call them as what containers. Yeah. So now within the container, what does it contain? That's where we need to get into what specific activities. That's why we have a specific server. Yeah. So within that, we have client server, mass server, hub server. We all know that. Yeah. And each server has got its own specific responsibilities. For example, plans to take care of data cleansing stuff, match to take care of to identify duplicates, hub server to take care of to perform master reference manager activities plus hierarchy manager activities plus activity manager activities. We'll see like what each of those modules are going to work. Yeah. Fine. So once we do that, let us say through some means, in the sense by using one or more of the servers, we did some particular service or they performed some activity. Like cleansing example, where does it get stored? Appropriate storage media, either in master or in ORS. So major of the cases, we will be using what ORS database. The reason being, so logical speaking, we normally build a solution for the specific domain, like a customer domain example, right? So for that we'll have customer ORS, and so whatever we do in this MDM hub, they all will be stored in ORS database. So use this for administrative activities, smart database. We'll see both of them and underlying tables also. So that is a high level categorization of multiple layers within this Informatica MDM hub architecture. Now, let us talk about the flows. In a sense, let us say if we send a request from a client, how that particular request would be routed across a number of layers and where does it get stored? How do we get the response back to the requester? So let us try to talk about the flow from top to bottom. Yeah. First, let us say the client that we use, let's say one of the client is let's say hub console. Yeah. So how we get this hub console, I talk about it. So now let us say, so one of the client that we use here is what hub console. Yeah. So let's say I'll just put client here. Then have console client. So from here, let us say we are going to what we call execute clone job, or let's say let's take clones only. Yeah. Actually, we call stage job. I'm not using stage word now. Let's use clone because clones we have used it. Yeah. Let's say clone job. Now, so where this particular request will be sent to? So you need to help me now. So what is the first thing that will take place when you execute this clones activity? Where the request will be sent to? Is it going to be clone server or something else?
The app server, JBoss app server.
Yes. First thing app server, to be precise. So let's say we are using JBoss. Yeah. Then which server or no server?
The cleanse server.
Yes. Yeah. Then ORS DB, right? Yes or no? Yeah. So result of plans will be stored in ORS database, right? Yes or no? That's it. So once it is done, so you'll get a response back from ORS and from plans and to app server, then on to the client. Or let's say app console where we could able to see the response. Yeah. So this way we can understand what the request and response. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. So now, did we miss anything in this particular flow, or all are covered? This is a client. We are sending this kind of request, clone request. So it went to one of the app server, then perform cleansing. Then result of that will be stored in ORS database. Yeah. Yeah. Now let us extend this. Yeah. Same cleanse only. Let us say, so we cannot perform anything and everything by using what? Inbuilt plan server supported by Informatica MDM. In that case, how do we take care of it? So from that perspective, so can we just try to build the complete flow of activities that would take place? Yeah. Now you need to help me. Is it same or something else? Because there, right? I think all there, yeah. The flow same or something else? For example, let me give one clue. Let's say we got external plunging, which can be done one by taking the help from either Trillium or CDQ or IDQ or through even Java also. So these are the external things, right? Through which we can extend the plans functionality to MDM. We all know that, yes or no? In that perspective, is that flow going to be same or different?
So
Yes.
it will hit the, let's say if we are using IDQ claims, it will hit the IDQ server and get the response from there first.
Okay. From where? From plan server? Huh?
Yeah, so the claims function would request external claim service like IDQ.
Okay. Let us be specific. Let's say we are performing address validation, right? So in that case, what would happen? So it will go and hit what? IDQ server. That's what I mean. Within which it is going to talk to let's say address doctor. Yeah. So within which it would make use of address doctor engine. Yes or no? Then performs the verification, which is address verification, and result can be seen as part of console. Yeah. So all the way it will come back to the equation. Yeah. This is what happens. But internal these things, all of these things would happen within Flunk server itself. It knows like how to talk to this internal or external engines actually. In this case, we are talking about, let's say, specific engine is what? Address Docker engine. Right? Now, this is okay. So now what will happen in case of Java? Let's say one of the external server, this IDQ we talked about it. That's okay. One example we discussed. So even with external plunge engines, there are some limitations, right? All can't be done. Either you go with CDQ or IDQ or Trillium or some other third-party quality or plunge engine. Now, in that case, how to extend the plunge functionality? By using what? Some code, right? So remember, why I'm trying to put Java here, because remember, this Informatica MDM, they have built, in this Informatica, they have built it by using what? Java. So which means it's always advisable to write a Java code rather than Python or whatever. We can write even with other programming languages, but we need to have wrappers to convert. So if you have written Python by using appropriate Python modules, then we need to get it converted to JNI with native interface of Java, then get it integrated to Informatica MDM console. That is a procedure. We can write it even with Python, but extra wrappers are required. But the best practice is what? Better to write it by using Java, because we don't need separate wrappers to do that. Yeah, fine. Now let's talk about the flow. Yeah. So now tell me, when we try to build, let us say, external class function by using Java. Yeah. So how to write a code, how to compile, how to generate a class, how to generate n number of class file, how to generate a jar file, then where to deploy, how to integrate with MDM. All of those steps I'm going to talk with a practical example. That's okay. But now we are trying to talk about architecture, right? From architecture perspective, let us talk about it. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Now I think someone has to answer this. So is this flow is going to be same? So request will be sent to cleanser from then on. What happens? It is going to look for what Java library. No? So which we call jar, right? Within the jar, you will have n number of methods. Yeah? So whatever methods that we have built it. Yeah? So they'll be executed. The result of that will be stored in what DB. Then you'll get the response back to console. That's it. Which means what? Whatever we do, right? All of them, either by using Java or some other means, right? All of them would take place within the client server only, because there has to be a coupling between the client server and external cleansing. Either you could do it by using Java or by using third-party tools. Yeah? So it has to happen through what client server. So that's it. Yeah. So yeah, that's about cleansing. Now let us come out from this. So let us say we need to start performing what I call matching or identifying the matching records. Now, can someone tell me the flow? So let's say execute match. Yeah, match job. So now tell me the flow. Client console. From there, let's say we're trying to hit match job. Then request will be sent to app server or something else. Is it same or something else? Same, right? Then what is the server we use it here? Cleanse or match or hub server or mix of 3 or mix of 2. Yeah. Yeah, I think you all could able to hear me, right? Yes or no?
Yes, yes, we can.
Okay, fine. So which means the request will be sent to where? Mass server from app server. So then the result will be stored in ORSDB. If there are matches, you can see it here. If there are no matches also, you can see the status change. No? So then you get the response back to the console. Now the question, what is the point in having other server, which is a hub server? We'll see that. Yeah. Now the next question, in a match only, let us try to extend this. Let us say in MDM match, can we perform all the matching capabilities by using MDM match server? Answer is no. Yeah. So as we all know that we got identity match or IAM tools in the market, right? Yes or no? It's our external identity tools, which have been designed especially for what? To identify matching records based on identity that we choose. You know? In case if we have it, then we can also write a code, get it integrated to MDM. So in that case, what happens? This particular, again, it will happen to the mass server only. So request of this mass server will be sent to the external identity. Fine. Then the result will be same, which means external identity tool, you know, II or whatever, right? So Informatica and resolution. It's not that great, but we got some more things also. So, but anyway, whatever, we don't care. So, but what we care is how we can interact from MDM hub with third-party identity tools. Yeah. So then result of that will be stored here. That's it. It is same as cleanse only with respect to what third-party tools. Yeah. That's about cleansing part. Yeah. Now let us take when you try to execute merge, then what happens? Yeah. Can someone answer this question? So we talked about cleansing part, matching part. See, as we all know that one of the key feature of MDM is what? Match and merge. So match part we discussed anyway. Let us talk about merge. In merge perspective, what are the servers that we are going to use in order to create a master data? So can someone try to answer this? So merge, what is the input? Output of match, right? So we need match server. Then what else? Then who does this particular who does this particular match? Yeah. Sorry, merge. Is it going to be done by match server or something else? Yeah. Answer is what? Hub server. Yeah. So hub server, I think we have just talked about MRM, small that thing. So MRM is going to play a very key role here to create a master data. So in this case, we are going to make use of both match as well as hub server to create a master. Yeah? Result of that will be stored in ODS. That's about merge. Now we talked about what we call only from developer role only. So client in hub console, we are using what? Dev role. Yeah. So here also we are using dev role. Here also we are using dev role. Here also we are using dev role. Here also same. Here also same. Here also same. Yeah. Dev role or operator also in production. So we call operators, right? So they were operator. That's okay. Now the next question. So we talked about this client, which is the hub console client, can be used by three roles of people, right? So one we covered, let us say, developer. Other is what? Data steward role. You know? Now let us take that steward role perspective. What all would take place? Yeah. Now tell me, guys, one of you. So now we replace Dave with what steward on data steward, right? So what will be done with data steward? Some data management activities. Yeah. So like manual merge, it's a good let's say manual merge. Right? When you do that, does MDM make use of any servers or any server or not? That's a question, right? Yes or no? Is it going to make use of the server or not? Yes or no, guys? The answer is what? Yes. The request will be sent to app server, then onto match, then onto what? MRM, which is going to be app server. So this is required even in case of what? Manual merge. Yeah? This is one example. Likewise, you can think of from adding a record, modifying a record, deleting a record, software, hard disk, whatever, right? Non-perspectives also we can think of this. Yeah? So that's about one example. That's stable. Now let us talk about one example from another role, which is going to be what admin role. Yeah, can someone talk about it? How the flow would take place from admin perspective. Yeah. So let us say we are trying to perform what I call adding user, yeah, or create new user or add user, whatever. Right? In that perspective, what happens? This particular request will be sent to app server, then it will be sent to where? Who is going to perform this administrative activities, guys? Yeah, hub server. Why? Because all the core and essential activities of MDM hub will be taken care by the hub server. Remember that. Yeah? And once it is done, the result of that will be stored. Where, guys? Where is it going to store result? Is it going to be ORS or master database or mix of both?
The meta
Master.
tables.
CMX virus.
No. Master DB. Yeah. So which means you can say not CMX ORS, we can call it as what? CMX system or CMX. Yeah. I'll talk about what do they mean. Yeah. So master database. For now, you can just remember master database. So in the schema perspective, we use what? CMX system. Yeah. So in simple terms, all the admin activities will be stored within this master database. Just remember that. Yeah. So likewise, you can think of many like adding third-party workflow engine that also will be stored here. Or if you perform any repository manager or metadata manager activities, they also would happen based on this. Plus, like if you try to integrate with third-party authentication authorization, so they all would take place over here. Likewise, you can think of many more. Like if you want to register new ORS database, that also be stored here. Likewise, you can think of some more examples from admin role perspective. Yeah. I think with this we covered three roles, right? And at least one flow for each role we discussed. Now you can ask questions, guys. In case if I missed out anything, I think I talked about all the roles, but we spend more time for dev role because most of the people or most of you guys are going to play role of dev, right? That's why I covered more roles here. Likewise, you can also cover some more flows in admin and also steward. I didn't talk about it because most of you are going to play of dev. Yeah? So that's it. Yeah. So that's about the flow, right? Now
Hey,
let us
Narsimha,
say,
quick
please.
question.
Yeah.
Can you go a bit on the top into the notepad?
Okay. Okay. Yes, one second. Flows, la, Uma?
Yeah, if you can go to the request where Java library method, that part is written, right?
Mm-hmm. This one?
Yeah, this one. So these methods will get executed on which server? Would it be on the clean server, or it would be on the app server?
One server.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So remember, why you can ask question, right? You can ask question why. That's a good question, right? Remember, as we all know that app server is what? Container. So it contains what? Plans and hub and also some other external things, which includes even Java also, right? So now Java, which prospect we are talking about plans. Within a plans, request will be delegated to what? Java, because this request is related to what? Data cleansing. That's why it will happen through cleanse server. But this part of container only. All the services or all the MDM services, they all will be deployed as part of application server in the form of ER file. I'll talk about. I'll show you anyway as part of installation.
Okay.
Enterprise archive files. Yeah, but they're all available as part of container, but they're separate services altogether. You know,
Okay.
right? But yes, but it happens with container only. All the requests or responses would happen with the app server only. That's the bottom line. But in specific, it happens with the client server. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good question. Any other questions, guys, from anybody?
Yes, Narasimha. So I had a question. So when we execute an external request, like using SOAP UI, so it's just that in place of Hub Console, we have an external application, right? Rest of the operations remain the same. Okay.
Yes, you're right. That's also kind of a client action. For example, external SOAP means just a URL, right? Yes or no? So where do you file URL? By using a browser, which means a request. It's a SOAP request. Yes or no? So instead of Hub Console, we just send through what you call URL form. It's a SOAP request. So rest will be the same. So how this get takes, which is Informatica MDM, the simple it will take care. But yes, the flow of operations will be same. No?
Okay.
Only the client will be replaced instead of what you call Hub Console. Use what? So this is a thin client. No? Correct, right? So it's a first one. So this is the one. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So any other questions? So not only that, so in thin, I think one you asked a question, but you can also think others. For example, so we have got, I think we have seen in one of the slide, master data governance. We have seen, right, in one of the slide. So in order to perform data governance operations, again, we do it through what? By using thin client, where we just supply the URL. So once you supply URL, right, then internally it is going to make use of app server, then appropriate MDM servers. The result of that will be stored in appropriate ORS database. This is also one more thin client through which we can send a request and get the response from appropriate MDM servers. This is the second thin client. And third is going to be what we can also build our own SIF, which is SIF based application, which we call Services Integration Framework. With that, we can build one thin, and we can also build. Second is what? Thick also. SIF thick also can be done. Yeah. Oh my God. So SIF thick also can be done. Let us take a thin. Once you build SIF, once you make use of SIF APIs, this is SDK, where we got a bunch of APIs which can be taken as a base to perform one, to retrieve the data from the App Store, second, to write or to manipulate data to App Store, whatever, right? All such operations can be done by building our own SIF based application. I'll talk about it with a practical example by writing a code. So, but yes, this can be done one with a thin request, and second, we can also build thick application. Through that, also we can just perform request and response. This is another example, and then we can also think another way to talk to MDM Hub, which is what? REST. If you get time and talk about it, which means with REST, right? From IACS, also we can talk to MDM Hub with the REST APIs. Remember that. In ISP, whoever has worked on IACS, they'll be knowing it. Like we can build our own REST API, or we can also use the REST API from third party. Through IACS, we can make use of the REST API to talk to MDM Hub to perform push and pull. In the sense, we can send a request, we can get the response from what MDM Hub. This is again with what thin client. So this is one more example for thin client. So I know you already covered one, right? So that's it. Thick is covered. Yeah. Probably we'll focus on command. Yeah. So command, I think I didn't talk about much. Yeah. Can someone put a light onto this, guys? So I think thick, thin. I think we talked about a couple of examples. So now let us talk about command. Yeah. So MDM is not that great with respect to what executing this MDM activities from command line, but we can perform some for repository operation, but it's not that great now. But still, we need to take care of automation of MDM Hub activities. So how do you do that? So one, we can write stored procedures and get it invoked as part of a shell script or a bash script or a Python script, or direct invocation of stored procedure from third-party schedulers. This is one aspect. And second, we can also write, remember, for every particular type of job that we have in this MDM Hub, for all of them, we have what? Appropriate Java methods through which we can directly invoke them from what we call for writing a code and get it invoked from third party or shell script or whatever. The second option, and stored procedure and Java. And third, we can also write a shell script. Yeah. So within that, we can make a call to either SPs or Java. So both can be done, mix of both. Yeah. These are three ways we can automate MDM Hub activities. Yeah. So because MDM Hub is not that great to perform automation, either by using what? Simple batch job execution or batch group execution. In both the ways, it is not that great. Yeah. Interface wise and features wise, it's not that, but basic things we can do it. But if you try to compare with third-party schedulers, it is not that great. Yeah. So that's it about command-based clients. Yeah. So rest will be same in the flow of operation, right? Sending request to app server. Those things are same, guys. Only invocation point will be different. Yeah. Instead of let's say in this case app console, we use something else. That's all. Rest everything is the same. Yeah? So that's it about what you call architecture of 4 layers. I think I covered all of them. In case if I missed out anything, please let me know, guys. I think I covered this. So here, one thing I did not cover here is these two things, right? I'll come to that. Yeah. So hierarchy manager, it is required if you deal with a hierarchical data, or else it is not required. And AM also activity manager, it is required in case of messaging, or else it is not required. Well, there is separate framework. I'll talk about it from the architecture point of view. So too many details are not required for now, because when I talk about messaging system, like a how and from where the message comes up and to where the message will be sent to, so that I'll talk about in detail, like inbound, outbound, all that. Yeah. So that's it about architecture, guys. Now let us try to extend this. We just talked about where do we store it. Now how these guys will interact, because there has to be a linkage between master and ORS, right? When someone talk about it, is it going to be one-to-many relationship, or many-to-many, or one-to-one? Yeah. So which meaning what? One master, n number of ORS databases, and n number of masters, and n number of ORS. Yeah. And then one master, one ORS. Which is the right thing, guys, in MDM context? All or none or some. First or second or third or three of them, or none of them, or some of them. Yeah. If you take this till 9.7.1, one-to-many, from 10.x, many-to-many. So remember, it supports both. Yeah. So this normally we don't use. We normally use most of the cases we use one-to-many. Yeah. Meaning what? One master database with n number of ORS databases, like cast ORS, or prod ORS, or location ORS, or whatever, supply ORS, whatever, right? So this way we normally go with it. So that's it about the relationship between the master database and ORS database. That's it about architecture, right? Yeah. So now this part we have discussed. Now the next question.
Narasimha, one quick question.
Yes,
So about relationship, can you give example of that many to many relationship
okay.
for master and other words?
Oh, this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So usually the ideal case is what? Let me start from. So ideal case is what? There will be one master with n number of ORS databases. Yeah. But what happens is, because of large volume or exponential growth of the business, then in that case we can use what? Multiple containers, like multiple JBoss app servers or multiple web logs, whatever, right? We can use it. In that case, what we could do here is, we can think of using what? Multiple masters with a multiple ORS databases. That's one example. And second, let us say, so we need to have clear distinction based on what? The type of domain that we deal with. In that case also, we can have one master for one domain and corresponding ORS databases. That's a second perspective. And third, We can also think getting into what mix of both, in the sense have multiple containers and what we call multiple domains, or a single domain, whatever, right? In that case also, we can think of using what? Many to many. This is a successful thing, but in reality, we don't use it unless we deal with what? Larger enterprises. For low to mid, we normally don't do this many to many. Yeah.
So in MDM Hub, like if we have multiple master databases, so usually like we validate the ORS, right? So that time we usually select the master. We usually select the particular ORS. Okay, but in some cases, we need to choose master database. So will it give option to choose one of the master database, or do we have any?
No, yeah, if you have multiple masters with multiple containers, yes, you can choose master and corresponding ORS. You'll have two drop downs, one for
Okay.
master and corresponding ORS. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a good question. Any other questions, guys, from anybody about architecture? Because this is an important topic. Yeah, got this.
Nasim, Sandeep here.
Yes,
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay. So on the same line, if you're like you said, there will be multiple containers in case of multiple system databases. So multiple containers means the multiple instances of JBoss or WebSphere, right? And each of them will have separate port that will open separate clients, right? And for each client, it will be a separate master database and respective ORSs, right?
Exactly. Perfect.
So, okay. So from the drop down, it will be like for each client, it will be connecting on different port for different master database.
Exactly. Yeah. When you select an automatically it will be pointing to respective port number, which is related to JBoss instance. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So any other questions? Yeah. So fine. Anyway, there are lots of things. See, you can also ask question, can you have multiple hub servers? How can you have multiple plan servers? How can you have multiple map servers? How can you have multiple what you call plans engines associated with each plan server? These are multiple permutations, combinations to ask questions, right? Answer is yes or all. But anyway, we'll talk about as we go on, because when we talk about installation in a multi-host system environment, so that's where we need to raise all these questions. So that's where we need to understand like how to install in multiple what you call with multiple instances of plans or match or whatever, right? So that we'll see anyway. For now, we just talked about architecture at high level only. I hope this architecture is clear to everyone, right? If not, let me know, guys, because this is one of the base things that we all need to understand. So before we get into subsequent topics.
Okay, one more quick question, Nasim. So multiple, I mean, the same ORS can be registered on different master, right?
Usually, yeah, we can do that. Usually, what we do is there's a master DB1, ORS1, master DB2, ORS2. That's the best practice. If we try to register, let's say same ORS with the multiple masters, right? There is going to be conflict. Yeah, we can do that, but we need to take care of all this conflict. But not best practice is what better not to do that. Yeah, right. So we'll see issues like what kind of issues that would face in reality if you try to do that. Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let us talk about, so far we just talked about this portion, right? Which is the left part of this diagram. Right side, there is a application, right? So which means once you perform some MDM hub operations, we need to get it communicated to what? External applications like Amazon, Salesforce, any other application. So that we could do it by using what? Different protocols actually. One we can see it here. So we can use HTTP with XML. Second, SOAP. And third, SIF. And fourth, messages, right? We use what? JMS, which is Java messaging system. So we can use 4 protocols in order to make MDM hub to talk to external applications. And to and fro, we can say bidirectional, right? We can get and put. Both can be done. I think example we talked about when you talked about this flow, right? I think we talked about SIF somewhere. Yeah. So this one, right? So this is also one of the application. This is external application, right? That's a thing. We can build it, and Hub can talk to external applications, which is built by using SIF APIs, which is Services Integration Framework APIs. Yeah? That's one example. Yeah? So that's it about integration of Hub with third-party applications. Yeah? So that's it about architect. I hope I covered many details. Let us see. There are many more things you can think in architecture. We'll extend that as we go on because I did not extend this sub server and a plunge server, mass server in detail. We'll get there better. Okay, this is what this is a client, Hub console client. So where we can see what I think we'll see it practically rather than theory, right? Yeah. So let us try to get into the tool. After that, we'll come back to this theoretical part. Yeah. So yeah, let us get into the tool. Let us try to allocate the systems. So I have a list actually. So we'll go with this list to allocate systems, guys. So I think number starts from 101. Yeah.
So numbers are given, Narsimha. I have already shared it separately to the team.
Okay, good. Then it's fine. So I think you already allocated. Then I don't
Yes.
need to do. Okay, fine. Then in that case, they can just log in directly. So please log on to your systems. 151 to 162 one series and 101 to 113. Right? Uma? Yeah.
125, right? 125.
No. Yeah, 101 to 112 one series. From 113 or 114, let us say, they can go to 151. Yeah. So 151 to 162. Yeah. Right. 13 plus 12. Uma.
I didn't get that.
Okay, 1 second. Let us say 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113. Yeah, it's over, right? Then starts from here 151, 152, 153, 154, 155, 156, 157, 158.
So that 151 is twice,
Oh,
Narsimha.
sorry. Okay, good catch. Sorry. Okay, 159. Then 160, 161, 162. I think it's covered, right? Uma?
Yeah.
I think now it's okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Fine.
Can you put it into the chat window?
Yeah, I'll do that 1 second. So 151. Fine. I don't know if you come properly or not.
152. I think you missed that again. Row number 15.
Yes. Yeah, thank you. Yes. No, it's okay, I guess. Yeah. So fine. Let me try it. I don't know whether to copy properly or not. I'll try. Yeah. chart only, right? Or we can attach a file now. Let us see chart. Yes, I think it's good. It's okay. Yes, I sent it.
Yep.
Uma, you can see right now. I hope all others also can see this, right? Yeah. So try to use those systems, guys. So I'm using another server. I logged on to this. Yeah. I'm using remote desktop. Okay. Then once we're done with that, so what we need to do is we need to open the VMware workstation. Yeah. Let me use another way to log in.
Narasimha, so I was just trying to connect. So it says the server is currently unreachable. Not sure if it's just for me or.
Which
I'm
one?
also facing the same issue.
Yeah, so it
Same
says
here.
the remote
Yeah,
desktop
please share
is
your desktop.
unreachable. Okay, just a second.
Srilakshmi, please share your
Yeah.
desktop. Let us see.
Yeah. So it's trying to reconnect.
One second.
Yeah.
What is this number? Srilakshmi.
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. Is it visible to
I can say it. No, your number. User.
109?
Okay. One second. Let me see.
Nasima, have you sent those usernames, updated usernames?
Same. User 101, user 102. That is same only. Okay, one second. User 101.
I think you didn't press the hit button.
Okay.
Narasimha, I think you need to press submit button over there into the chat.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I have done it. So, one second. Let me copy this, guys. Nothing works. Huh? User 159.
I'm able to log in with 151.
You could able to log in, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, 106.
Oh, yeah,
I'm also able to
good.
log in.
User 152, is it fine?
Yes.
I'm also getting an error.
Okay. User
Posted.
109. No, I think someone already logged in.
So what is this user which we are trying to learn connecting?
User 109.
Uh,
Srilakshmi is trying.
what-
Yeah, I'm
Some-
trying to connect.
One second. Let me just stop this.
Should I log out and try again?
I think people are trying each other's user ID. Can we change the password of it?
I think yesterday actually a few people already tried to log in. And
Yeah, somebody logged me out. So
yesterday
This
when I
might
no,
happen.
Yeah, same for me.
okay, let me check. Okay, for me also it is happening same connection error. Someone.
Okay, I
I'm
think
on.
everyone have got their individual ID, right? Can you please use your ID? Please look
Yeah.
at the ID in chat window and use yours.
I'm able to log in 153. I can open the VMware.
Guys, whoever has got a problem, right? Can you please type in the chat box just user ID? 109 is one. Who else have got problem? Sandeep, you also have same problem.
No. This is what we should get, right? I mean, just
104.
That yours is perfect, Sandeep. 10.
4.
Yeah, so okay. 110, 104. Yeah. Guru, 109, 110, 104 and more. Manish. Okay. So looks like 104 is working, guys. Someone is already logged in. Okay. 910.
Sorry.
910.
I have logged in, but when I'm powering on this virtual machine, it's getting that error.
Oh, that is okay. That we'll see. First, we need to log in. No?
Yeah,
Let's
login.
focus on no? Logged in done, right? Okay, 9, 10, 12. I think 12 is working.
Someone again logged me out.
12 is working. Naresh.
Yeah, 12 is working. I can say this. 9, 10, 12.
So Narsimha, is there an option to change the password?
Oh, our own password.
Mm-hmm.
We can change it, but for logging onto this remote system, right? No?
So
Yes.
I think each one should have individual passwords like that.
We'll ask them to set for now. Let's do the same password. Yeah, I think better to have separate password, right? Based on the name.
Or
I think it's a good idea.
do we have option to change the password for ourselves?
Yeah, we can do that. So I think main host server should do it. So admin can do it. We don't have control. So I'll just ask them to do it. Today we'll leave with this, and then after the session, I'll ask them to change it.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. And send the password to individuals only.
I'll send it to you, Mark, so you can take care of Mark.
All right.
Okay. So fine. I think only 9, 10 has problem, right? Lakshmi, please check now, madam. Shreya, you can also check.
Okay. Yeah, I
So,
think I'm able to. Yeah.
9 working.
Yeah, now it's working. Yeah.
Yeah, now it's working for me also. 110.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye. Okay. So, okay, then I think you all could able to log in, right? Yeah. Now the next thing is what we just have to select Windows 7. There is second VM from the top, right? So Windows 7. So probably one of you, please, can you please share? Lakshmi, can you please share your system, you know?
Sure. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So I'll just talk about from our system. So you just can follow the instructions. Yeah. So double click on VMware Workstation, Lakshmi. In the bottom right. Yeah. Yeah. Double click on it. Yes. So we can see 4 VMs, right? So please select second VM. Windows 7 64-bit. Yes. Yeah. I think you all have selected, right?
Yes.
Yes. Now click on power on this virtual machine, Lakshmi.
Sorry, I missed. Could you please repeat it one?
Click on power on this virtual machine. There's
Okay.
power on this.
Yeah.
Click on yes. Yeah. Select I copied it. Oh my God. One sec. The process.
Yeah, I'm getting the same error.
One sec. Okay, I think while creating image, this is created. Because I created image and master, they copied this. Okay. Can you please go to Windows Explorer, Lakshmi?
Okay.
Open File Explorer.
Yeah. Mhm.
So location is soft and open File Explorer. So where is that? Yeah, select MDM 10101, right? Can you see in the left side?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, here 1 second. There is a conflict, right? Sharing violation. So select from first folder and till VMware 2. Select all of them.
Starting
Yeah.
from the first one.
Yeah, first till VMware 2. Come down slowly. Can come down, madam?
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, come down slowly. Some more files.
Okay.
Till
Okay.
VMware 2. Till
Got it.
VMware.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
press delete button.
Okay.
All of it, please do the same thing. Let us fix this first. Then we'll go with other system. Click on delete button. Yeah, 1 second. There is a snapshot issue of system, right? We saw that message. There is a Windows VMware snapshot metadata, madam. Port on the top. Please select that. Fourth
This
file.
one.
Fourth one.
Oh, snapshot method. Okay.
Just select delete. 1 second. Others, please wait. If it works, then we'll follow the same thing. Yeah. And now let's go back to VMware workstation left. Select second one and power on this again. Wait. Yes, it's working. So which means because I created master image in some other system, they just copied it. That's why there's a sharing violation column. Press enter, otherwise it will take care by itself. That's it. So all of you need to perform the same thing. In case if it is not clear, please let know, guys. I request others to share to repeat the similar steps. Promise Shreya, can you please share your disk system, madam? Yeah, if you have done it, it's okay. Make sure that you delete the right files, guys. If you are not sure about it, please do not touch. We will not work at all. You should be very careful. One snapshot file you should delete, other log files. That's all we did. Based on the message, error message, right? We just followed that, nothing else. I hope all clear, right? Sandeep,
We'll
Vivek,
have to delete. Hi Narsimha. We'll have to delete only that snapshot metadata file, right?
yes,
Or
only one, madam. You are plus some log files, extra.
which one?
Well, you can share your
XFM.
desktop.
Share your
Please
desktop.
yeah, please.
Yeah. I'm sharing my screen. Just let me know once visible.
Yeah, I can say it. So yes, you selected VMS snapshot, man, right? Please delete.
Yeah.
Please delete. Yes, perfect.
Yeah.
Now you can try to power on, madam. Go to VMware workstation. VMware workstation. Solid open. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Here.
Yes, perfect. Madam. Just wait for some time. Okay. And it's still not done. No?
If you haven't deleted those files till VMware 2.
Where
Okay.
to?
Go back to disk. And
Here. Just a minute. Then File Explorer
MDM
again.
01.
Here. MDM 101 and then which log file?
Deleted. Yeah. Come from the top. Come from the top. Select first file. From there, hold shift button and start selecting other files as well. Oh, you did sorting.
Oh.
That is fine.
Control Z.
Select caches. Control Z. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So till VMware 2.
Yeah, perfect, madam.
Okay.
Yes. Delete.
Okay.
Another snapshot file, madam. There's one more. Snapshot is there. Yeah. Select and delete.
Okay.
Yeah. Now try to power on. Yes, I
Okay.
think that's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think all of
Thank
you
you.
have got the clarity, right? Like what to be deleted. Yeah. If anybody has got any confusion, please let me know, guys. We'll try to fix it.
So
Hey,
Narasimha, my system was already on. Means Windows 7
Oh,
was
yours.
already on.
Then it is okay, right?
Okay.
That's fine. You can directly make use of it. Yeah.
so
So,
Narasimha, it's asking me for Windows activation.
oh, can you please share a desktop, Uma?
Eh, oh,
Where is it?
I'll,
Bottom right. Oh, this you can
I'm
just ask
sharing.
me later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
select ask. Yeah. This is the trail one, right? Yeah. Ask me later. Yeah. You can just ignore this. You can close this. You know? I think you logged in now. You are the first person to log in. No? Restart later. Restart later. Yeah. So these steps are same for all. Yeah. And remind me later we can play. Yeah. I think you logged in now. So yours is fine. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, all of us should be in the same page. Like whatever Umang has done.
Yeah, I'm
So
facing issue to log in.
Where, madam? Please share a desktop, Shikha.
Yeah, sharing my desktop.
Yeah.
So please
No,
check if I'm in correct
no.
location.
You need, yeah, you are in the
Oh,
right place. You need to delete those files, madam. Yeah. Yes. Select from the top. First
the
file.
top?
Yeah,
Yeah.
madam. Select. Then come down slowly. Select.
Okay,
No.
sure.
Select one file. All. All means till VMware 1. Yeah. This.
Okay.
Next. Yeah. Delete, madam.
Delete.
Yeah. Delete.
Okay.
There is a snapshot fourth from the top. You can see 4. Yeah. Just select
This
and
one?
delete. Yes, madam.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. Now you can just try to power on. Yeah.
Deleted. Now I can go and
Go.
connect here.
Click on power. Yeah, perfect. Man. Yeah, I copied it. Oh, you didn't get I copied earlier. Huh? Okay.
Sorry?
So click on it. Click on I copied it. Okay, it's working now. Yes. Just click and press enter. Click and press enter. Second.
Okay.
Press enter button. Yeah. It will do, but it will take some time to do it. Yeah, it will happen fast. Okay. Oh, so anybody could able to log in, guys, other than Uma? Lakshmi, Vishal, Gaurav, Sikha, Ekta.
Yeah, I can log in.
yes, can log in.
Yes.
Right? Okay, good. So good. Okay. Let's wait for 1 or 2 minutes. So let's all do the same page, guys. See, let's follow one guideline. If you perform one activity, right, let us perform the same. All of us should be on the same page. Or else, if you do one thing, I do something else, some other stress, we'll go somewhere. So we cannot cover many topics. So if you're all on the same page, right, then we can go in a systematic way. Let us try to follow that.
Hi Narsima, after deleting the files, I'm still not able to like log in and open that page.
Can you please share a desktop, madam? I don't know what went on.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
This is yours, huh?
Is it visible?
It's coming. Yes. Yeah. Okay. In the taskbar, there is a VMware workstation, right? One side points in the taskbar, bottom.
Okay.
How many? 1 or 2? Can you please place the mouse point on the taskbar, madam? The taskbar VMware workstation. Taskbar is the bottom. Bottom. Yeah. Status bar. Yeah. Just wait. Just press the mouse pointer. I just want to see how many instances we have. Place the pointer then in VMware workstation. Oh, you have many actually. And say second one, click second from the left.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Click on 1 second. Okay. Click on power on now. So, oh, what happened? One sec. What happened? It's asking for browsing on. What's is different now? Cancel this now. Cancel this. So select another instance. You open
Okay.
one more, right?
This one.
Yeah, second one, yeah.
Okay. Power on.
Last was same thing.
Again, asking.
So click on browse. It is the same photo. So it's on. Okay. Third from the top. Please select
This one?
third from the top. Yeah.
Okay. Open.
Okay. The second one, I think. Okay. But nothing looks like I have not deleted files, madam. Is it deleted? Can you please go to File Explorer? Yes, log file is still there, madam. Where
This
are
one.
you?
Windows 7.
This the first file, madam.
Okay.
And select even others also, and VMware, all that. Yeah, delete all of them, madam. Yes. Press delete. Okay, now there's one more snapshot file. Fourth from the top, fourth one, madam. Yes, just delete. Yeah, that's it. Now select power on.
Again.
No, one second. Select first one. Okay. No. Select second one. Power on again.
Second.
Yeah. It's not taking. No? Should take first one. Oh my God. Go back to this, soft MDM 101. Yeah. Go to File Explorer again. Type soft 1001. The snapshot
I have
still
one
there.
more snapshot, yeah.
And delete it,
Okay.
But one sec, why it has a disk? Like it's all loaded. Go to the top. Go to the top.
Okay. Oh.
That is okay. They are not balanced, but that they won't get it. It's also 001. Okay. One second. This is not correct. Hey, Manish. Oh, backup system. No?
Yeah.
Backup system. Yeah. నేను అడిగాను కదా 2 బ్యాకప్స్ కావాలని ఒకటనే ఉందా ఇప్పుడు ఒక ఐడి చెప్పు ఏది ఐడి 164 థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం can please log out from this and use 164
Okay.
log out from this. So one in the bottom right, bottom left, can you see here Windows button? Click on, right click on it, madam. No, left. Yeah, right click, right mouse click, shut down. Select shutdown, and there's a disconnect. Can you see disconnect here?
Okay, disconnect.
Click on that. And then there will be logout. Yeah, click on logout, madam. Now use 164.
164.
Yes, madam. Click on login. Yeah. So open this workstation, madam. Double click. Select second one. Power on. What happened? Oh my God. So take one or skip, madam. No, don't do. In the status bar, right? No, bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Yeah.
click on status bar. Yeah, click on workstation and select. See how many instances are there here? Select one, madam. No, don't select that. Select other one.
This one.
Yes. Yeah. Power on this. I copied it. So here also, I think you need to delete those files. I think looks like. Yeah. Please delete right at the first time, madam. Slowly and do it at the right time. Right at the first time. Yeah. Okay, madam. Yeah. Go to File Explorer.
Mm-hmm.
Do it slowly, madam. Don't be hurry. Now select from the top. Yeah. Yes, still VMware 2, madam. Yes. Fine.
Okay,
Now
delete.
press delete button. Yeah. Now there is a snapshot file, right? Fourth one. Just select and delete. Yeah. Yes. Now go to that VMware second. From the left second. Yeah. Click on it.
I think it's low.
Yeah. Power on this. Yes. Power on this search. Just wait. Yes, it's coming, madam. Yeah. So that's okay. I think it's working. You need to wait for 1-2 minutes, madam. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So thank you. So click on it and press enter button from your keyboard. Yeah, it will come out. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. So one is connected, right? Yeah, fantastic. I think we all have logged in now. Now let me share my desktop. Yeah. Fine. I think you all could able to see my desktop, right? Yes. Yeah. Now,
Yes.
yeah. So on the right bottom, right, you all could able to system date. We need to change the date because of license. So now click on this system date. Yeah, and click on change date and time all. Yeah. So here again click on change date and time. You can specify December 2016, April 2nd.
And Naseem, I'm not getting that notification activate Windows. So it is, I think, already activated for me.
That's okay.
Right?
That's
don't need to change the date, right? Yeah.
No, this date you need to change.
Okay.
So because this is a license, MDM license one. So December 2016 2.
December 16th.
Yeah. If you just change the year to 2016, right? Then select December. Yeah. So that's it. Rest date comes automatically. So please go to that system date, madam. In the bottom, you can see bottom right? System date and time tray you have, right? Double click on it. Then there is a change date and time settings. Click on that. Then another window pops up here. This one. And click on change date and again. Here
In my system, it's already showing the correct date and time.
You need to specify December 2016 to. I think all done, right?
In my system, it's already updated
Updated
with the
with what?
today's date. With today's date.
No. We need to change it to this to 2016.
Okay, 2016, 2nd December.
Exactly, you're right.
Okay, sure.
Right. So that's it. Say okay.
This system is very slow, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, same for me.
It's lagging.
Same for me as well.
Very slow.
Also, on top of the cursor, I'm getting a black box.
Okay. This black box is following you. Huh?
Yeah.
Yes. 1 second. Let us try to fix it. I don't know. Maybe that cursor we need to change. Yeah. So let us say go to start and click on command. Select command. Then here let us see whether we could able to talk to database or not. So type SQL plus system password is tiger TIGR. Yeah. So why we are trying to check this database, guys? Can someone answer this question? Because we talked about architecture, right? So can we bring up what server or app server or corresponding client without having underlying meta? Answer is no, right? So that is why. So we need to make sure that underlying meta. Meta means where do we have in meta? Some database. So we are using here Oracle 11G R2 with update version 1. You can see, right? So that's one of the certified version of Oracle database for this MDM 10.1 version. So that's it. That we are trying to check.
Oh, Narasimha, my system is stuck, so I cannot do anything.
Okay.
What's the password for SQL?
System is username, password is tiger, TIGER, all lowercase.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Narasimha, just as system
Yeah.
is slow, so I just go to the command prompt. What to do next?
Just type SQL plus, madam.
Okay.
I think someone shared system, right?
Yeah.
So,
I have shared the system, so I'm not able to do anything.
now system right click, double click on it. Right side, you're doing, right? I can see.
Yeah, I'm
click
doing.
on it. Double click.
Yeah, I double clicked.
What's the user action? Nothing.
151. Nothing. 151.
Oh, first one itself. Huh? Okay. So now go to, can you go to start? Window button. Left.
This one.
Yeah, click on it. Left mouse.
Nothing is working.
Oh, nothing is working. Huh? Okay. Your mouse is problem. I can see tooltip.
No, I'm clicking actually.
Right click. Try right clicking.
Right clicking.
Try right mouse click.
Yeah, I tried that.
Oh, that's not working. Okay. 151. Huh?
No, it is very slow actually. It'll take time to open up.
Oh, this much time. Huh?
Yeah, for me also it took that much time.
Tutaj kamera? Gutla? Mira जरा बाबांना काम. इथे नको येऊ. ते काका ओरडतील तुला.
Oh, it has come, right? Yeah, click on change date and time. Yeah, change date and time. The bottom in it. No, click on remind me later. That is hiding. There's a remind me later button is there, right? Click on that. Yes. Still you cannot see. No, you need to click on change date and time. In case if you don't
Yeah,
get
it is.
yeah, do one
It is
thing.
just yeah.
Yeah, click on command, type command here on the left side. Type CMD. Then yeah, type CMD. You can also change date from there is an option. Like click on change.
No, it's not working.
Yeah, it's taking time. I think.
Yeah, a lot of time.
Can we try restarting that VM?
Yeah, one second. Click on change date and time.
Yeah, I'm clicking.
Second, Manish. This system చాలా slow ఉన్నాయా? చాలా స్లో ఉన్నాయి. రిసోర్సెస్ లేవో చెప్పు. 151 చాలా ఘోరంగా ఉంది. స్లో అంత ఘోరమా? అసలు అది స్టార్ట్ అవ్వట్లేదు. ఏంటి ఇది? తిరుమల చెప్పు. అసలు ఎందుకు స్టార్ట్ కూడా చేయాలి? మామూలు విండోస్ ఇలా ఉంది. Fine then. So, guys, others it's okay, right? Except 151 user. Kesha, Vishal, Sandeep. Is that okay? You could able to log in, right? Change system date, right?
Yes.
Sir,
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yes,
We are
yes.
able to do it easily.
no, for only 151. I just told them let us wait for some more time. So 151 users, very bad actually. Do you have any internet problem from your side?
No. So yeah, I'm speaking perfectly. My meeting is going
Your
on.
voice is good. Yeah, your voice I can hear. So it's no internet problem. Yes, no. Try to type CMD on the left side. CMD. So from command also you can change the date, right? Type CMD.
Yeah, but it's not working anything.
Click on text box.
Yeah, I clicked.
It's not clickable. Okay. I don't know. This bad. I don't expect it. Okay. Let us try another VM. I think one more backup VM might be there. Let's try. One second. Manish, ఇంకొక backup VM ఉంది కదా, ఐడి నంబర్ ఇది
151.
164 యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాం ఇంకోటి అయిపోయింది గురు. ఏది 121 యూజర్ 21 దాన్ని కాపీ చేసిన కదా ఇమేజ్ యూజర్. ఇప్పుడు ఏది ఇప్పుడు 21 వాడాలా మోస్ట్?
Yeah.
Can you please try to log out and use another VM? User 21. Yeah. Right mouse click. Right mouse click. Disconnect. This also fine. Disconnect. Select disconnect. Yes, disconnect. Yeah. Log out. Disconnect. Yeah. Log out. Type user 21 and password is same. Admin at 123. A capital. So this is where I created master image. So you are going to use master image now.
Okay.
Okay, now double click on this VMware workstation. Yes, second. Click on second one. Yeah. Hold on. I think you should not get this problem. Yes. Let us see. Yeah. Just double click and press enter. Master.
Yeah.
Press enter. Yeah. It will come. I think this will be okay. Right? So let me share my desktop. I'll just proceed further to talk about some steps. Mohsin, please try to remember this. Yeah? Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think you all have done, right? So yeah, so please go to this Windows start and then type CMD. I request everyone to go on mute. Yeah. So from command, right, type SQL plus, guys, and then type system is user, password is what tiger. And next we can also check one user, which is MDM user. Connect cmx_ors / password is what? cmx_ors, which is capital. It is connected. So make sure that you could able to connect to this ORS database. Yeah. So please issue this command: connect username, password. Yeah.
One question, Azima. When I connected to command prompt, it's in the C users admin directory. So when I write SQL plus, it is saying it is not recognized. Should I go to some other location?
What I'm trying to do, go to start, type CMD. I think you are doing a space mission, not in virtual mission. Can you please share your desktop? You need to perform this within virtual mission.
Okay, let me.
So within virtual, so if you make it full screen, right, then you'll be in virtual, or else you'll got to switch host to guest. That's why I always try to make it full screen so that there won't be any confusion. Yeah? I have done that. So I'm in guest, but full screen. Yeah. Is it working now, madam?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So if I try to do outside, right? So outside may not work. Like I think it would have done this way. CMD, right? Okay. Yes. So here, if you have database, it's okay to come, or else you will not get it. This is what I think she was getting, right? Because it's a base machine where there is no Oracle installed. And then, so yeah, now make sure that you could able to connect to one of the ORS database. Connect CMX ORS / CMX ORS. The password is a capital, guys. Yeah. So this is working fine, right? So meta is ready to use, right? And then, so we have got MDM installed in this system. Informatica MDM, hub server, plans, all that we have. So everything is ready. Within now we can also check whether these services have been deployed under container. Such a JBus we are using it here. So then go to enterprise application server, then deployment location. Oh, sorry. So deployments. So in this you can able to see, right? This is what I was trying to talk. You'll have ER files. One, plans ER file, and second, MRM ER file. So this is going to be plans and match. This is a hub server. Others, I'll talk about it. For now, we just talked about only these things: plans, match, and hub server. Other ER files, I'll talk about it later. So that's it. So which means we got services which are deployed under JBus container. So now if you try to bring up JBus application server, right? So all of those services will be ready to use, like whatever has been deployed under this deployment location of application server. Yeah. Now to bring it up, so we need to go to what? We need to run one command. Go to again command line, guys, all of you. So go to C drive, cd space backslash you can put. Yeah. I think all of you could able to see my desktop, right? Yes or no? Is it clear, or do you want me to
Yes.
increase it?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
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 Okay. Okay. Or else I can increase the font size. Yeah. So then CD, first thing, just type JB tab. So JBus 7. Again CD JB tab. It will go to EAP, Enterprise Application Server, which is 6.2. Yeah. Then CD bin. So binary is under Enterprise Application Server. Yeah. So please go to this location, all of you.
Yes, in.
Yeah, perfect. Now, in order to bring up this particular app server with the corresponding services, so we need to use what? Standalone.bat. What does it contain? I'll talk about it. So in Linux, right, we can use standalone.sh. That's only one difference. Yeah? Then -c indicates what? Configuration that we are going to use to bring up JBoss application server. Yeah? So which is going to be standalone -full dot XML. I'll talk about what does it contain. Yeah. So then -b bind to either static IP address or 0000, which indicates this will be used, or this can be used in a local or from a remote. That's what it means. This in the sense this app server. So please apply this command standalone bat to start with this configuration, bind to local or remote. That's all it means. Clear, guys? I hope you all have understood the command, what it does, right? What it contains, I'll talk about it. But now let us go with issuing this command. All done? Press enter.
Yes.
Yeah, you could able to see here all the options that this guy uses. Yeah, so let it come up. Yeah. So you can see here the options. Can you see here? So there is a issue here. If you look at in the top, there's a bind issue. What does it mean? Yeah. Bind means what? This particular port been used by somebody else. That's what it means, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yeah. Because I've already brought up this app server as part of another instance. Yeah. Here. It is all ready to use. Yeah. So that's why I'm getting that particular yeah. Yeah. First time is you'll not get any problem. If you try to bring up again, you'll get a bind problem. Yeah. Yeah. For you, anyway, not get it because you are starting first anyway. So can you guess the reason, like what it happens when you try to start this? First initialization, then start what you call bringing up individual pieces which are deployed as part of deployment location, like bring up plunge, bring up match, bring up hub server. This order of bringing up those servers. Yeah. Opposite, hub, plunge, match. Yeah. Hub is going to be core, right? Okay. That's it. So we need to wait for some time. So meantime, can we take a break? By the time we come back, it will be ready. Is that okay, guys?
Makes sense.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's take a break. So for 10 minutes, so after we come back, it will be ready. Yeah. Right? Okay, guys. Let's meet at 11:10. Yeah, so I think let's continue. Yeah, Monson, is it working on your system now?
Yeah, so now I'm
But you can
running that command.
you can share your desktop. Let us see, Monson.
Yeah.
What's going on, right?
Yeah, it is
When
still running.
okay. This is the 8th December. Huh?
Yes, I changed the date to 2016.
That is fine. Okay. But let us try to open the Google Chrome. Open the browser.
Okay.
Yeah, now type localhost colon 8080 /cmx. Enter. Yes, wait. So I request everyone to perform the same thing, guys. Yeah. Now click on start. In the right bottom, you can see start button. Click on that.
This one.
Yeah, launch. Yes. On the left bottom, you can see cycling console.jnlp, right? Yeah. Click on keep. Yeah. Now go
Okay.
to that location. No, go to that location. See, we can open this JNLP file, which is Java Native Language Protocol. So we can open the files with that extension by using what? Java Web Start Launcher. Go to that File Explorer and downloads location. File Explorer. Mosin.
Yeah, okay.
Just click on the shortcut, no? Windows Explorer shortcut. Click on that. In the status bottom. Yeah, click on that. Go to downloads. Click on downloads. So you can see 2, right? Cycling console 2. That's what we can see. Yes, current date, right? Yeah. Right. Now right mouse click. Open with. Can you see open with?
Yes.
Java Web Start Launcher. So you need to select. Wait. All guys. So please select Java Web Start Launcher because we can open the files with this extension GenLP, right? By using what? Java Web Start Launcher. Yeah.
Narsim, I think my system is very slow. It's
Yeah,
not yet
same for
open.
me. Nothing is opening.
Chrome is not opening.
Yeah.
Wait. So just click and wait. Yeah. So because maybe your server is still coming up. That could be the reason. Yeah.
Should I click later?
Yes, click on letter.
And understand that link is not opening. That localhost, it's saying site cannot be reached. The Chrome
Localhost colon 8080 /cmx.
slash.
CMX.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, it. I put the CMX. Still,
Yeah.
it is saying site cannot be reached.
Which means your server is not ready. Okay, you got some error, right, Mohsin?
Yeah. Application blocked.
Include settings, right? Okay. Got this. So okay, this is Java, right? Yeah. Java problem, right? So go to control panel.
Okay.
Go to control panel. And the control panel, right side, right side. So then select, double click on Java. Java is there, right here? Yes, Java is there. Double click on it. Yeah, 1 second. So click on security. Security tab. Motion.
Security.
Security
See
tab
the
is there.
security tab.
No, top. That is correct. That's
Yeah.
okay. Click on
Okay.
medium. Last area button. Medium.
Medium.
Yeah. Say apply. Okay. So also do the same thing, guys. In case if you get this error, right? Whatever motion has done, right? So we also have to do the same thing. Now let us go to downloads folder. Motion.
Okay.
Then right click and open the JNLP by using your start launcher. Okay. Yes, control panel, security tab, medium, apply. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
So Narsima, I got an error while running that standalone command.
What is it? I don't know. What is that error?
You want me to share my screen once?
Yes, 1 second. Let it come. Yeah, enable the checkbox.
Sure.
I accept. Motion. 1 second.
Okay.
Then click on done. Wait. Yeah, so now username is admin and password is RISL123. I just kept in the chat box. Username is admin. Password is RISL123. All lowercase.
Small, right?
Yes.
RISL.
123. Say okay. Yes, now it has come. That's fine. So which means we could able to log in. Select CMX ORS motion.
Okay, the top one.
Yes. Yeah.
Connect.
Yes.
Narasimha, my Chrome is not, I mean, browser is not opening, neither Chrome
Yes.
nor Internet
Nothing for me
Explorer.
also.
Yeah, it's the same for me also.
Same for me.
Ankit, please share.
Yeah,
Let us
it's
see.
stuck.
Yeah.
Motion yours is done. You can just wait.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
So I'm here. So
No, you just where are you now? You need to go to this VM. You're showing your mailbox.
no, I'm in VM1.
But we can see your mailbox, not VM. You need to share entire screen. Okay. Just stop sharing and start it.
Yeah,
Start
I'm
setting up.
doing.
Select entire. Yeah.
पहले इसको इसमें लाओ ना.
It's too slow.
So share it. Huh? Ankit, you are doing or can I ask others to do that?
Yeah, I'm sharing just.
Can I share?
No, it's he is doing it.
Okay, now I'm sharing now.
Yeah.
So yeah, now you can see my screen, right?
I can see it. Yeah.
So when I'm
So
Mhm.
yeah, double click on Google Chrome. You are holding that. Just come out from that. Click and come out from that. Okay, it's not coming. Huh? So right task manager. Go to task manager. Let's see what you have done. Whether you clicked or not. Right click, right mouse click in task manager.
Everything is too slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very slow.
Yes. No. Click on task manager. What do you open? Task manager. You open
No,
taskbar.
it's very slow. I'm clicking somewhere and coming out something else.
I understand that. Task manager. Task manager. Yeah, correct.
It's not coming there.
Nazima, actually, I'm also getting an error on the command prompt. So, Ankit, maybe can you just check that as well?
Not check. Let us see this first. Oh, it's coming now. Task manager also is not coming now.
So cursor is not coming in the start task manager. It's in the the desktop.
Did you click? Okay. It's taking time. Huh? So it's
No, it's not
happening
coming.
for different systems, right? Is it same for all the systems or what?
Most of them actually. Even for
Yes.
me
It's
as well.
happening for me also.
Same for me.
Yeah, task manager says CPU usage is 100% in the
Oh,
VM. If you go to performance,
how come here we are using only one here, right?
so for me it says 100% CPU usage, but I've not opened anything and Chrome is not. I'm not able to open it.
Oh,
Same with
performance
me. My task
100.
manager and Chrome both are not responding. It's hanged properly.
Okay. So which means this CPUs are utilized by somebody else or what?
Looks like it was working fine before we launched the hub server.
Let me know.
I think that Chrome is eating up all the memory.
But no, before opening Chrome itself, it's 100, right?
Yes, right.
So which means server occupied. But how come this means? Hello,
Can
Manish?
see the RAM is available.
Looks
CPU
like
is
that standalone
exhausted.
command is still running for some people.
Manish?
If it is still, yeah.
ఏంది మీ సిస్టమ్స్ రెస్పాండ్ కావట్లా అసలు మీ దగ్గర రిసోర్సెస్ ఉన్నా లేవు కరెక్ట్ చెప్పు సినిమా ఉన్నాడా కాదయ్యా మీ దగ్గర ఉన్న సీపులు ఉన్నా లేవు కరెక్ట్ చెప్పు మరి ఏంది అసలు రెస్పాండ్ కావట్లా ఇప్పుడు ఏం కాదు క్యాన్ కదా అనేది ఏ యూజర్ కాదు ఆల్మోస్ట్ అన్నట్లే ఉన్నాయి ఎట్లా మీ దగ్గర లేకుండా చెప్పాలి కదా నేను వేరే ఉండడం అడుగుతాను ఇప్పుడు ఎట్లా చేయాలి నేను చెప్పు నువ్వు చెప్పు మీరే చెప్పండి ముందు నేను చెప్తే వేరే ప్లాన్ చేస్తా జ్ఞానాన్ని మాకు క్రోమ్ ఓపెన్ అవ్వట్లేదు వాళ్ళు క్లిక్ చేసి వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నా I think let's not waste this time. This part we'll see. Yeah? So I'll just talk about some theoretical part, guys. Yeah? And this and then see what thing. Yeah? Okay. So yeah, I hope all of you could able to see my desktop, right? Yeah. So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
just talked about architecture. Yeah. So now we know how to get into this VM, right? That part we know. Yeah. So next thing, what we are going to do. So that's what we are going to see now, right? So what is the ultimate goal of MDM? We all know it, to create master data. Yes or no? Now the question, we defined, we understood the definition of master data, right? Now let us try to understand the steps that we all need to follow in order to get to the creation of the master data. Yeah? That's what we are going to look at. So that's where we have got data process flow, which can take place in a batch mode or in a real-time mode. Remember that. Yeah? So let us try to understand the batch data process flow. Yeah. So now the first and foremost thing is what? Source systems. Yeah. But in order to use this particular MDM, right, we can use single source or multiple sources. Yeah? But usually ideal case will be what we use at least two source systems. Yeah? So, but it's not mandatory. Yeah? Let us take two source systems here. Yeah? So these source systems data could be of any kind, like a structured, unstructured, whatever, right? Now, once you have the data from sources, right? The next step is what? How are we going to get this particular source data under the entry point of MDM, which we call landing. Look at here, right? I repeat, how do you get the data onto this entry point of MDM, which is going to be what? Landing. Yep. So can you see dotted line with arrow indicates data transferring from sources to what? Landing table. Now, who does this? This transferring data from source to landing. That is where I think we talked about in one of the diagram, right? What is that? MDM hub components. You can see, right? Yes or no? So we talked about we can use one of these tools to get the data from sources to entry point of MDM. So we are talking about a batch data process flow, right? So or that's one way to get the data onto this MDM. And second way is what? In case if you are sure about the source system data, that we can directly load the data under the landing tables by using what? SQL loader. That's the second way. And third way is what? We can also directly insert data to what? Landing tables. Yeah. So which means we can use one of these options in order to make the data available to these landing tables. That's it. Yeah. That's the first thing we need to do, right? So now, once you get the data onto these landing tables, what next? So that's where we have what? Staging layer. Yes or no? I repeat, once you get data onto this landing tables, The next step is what? We can go with what staging layer, stage temporary, right? So what do we do as part of the staging layer? Can you see here? There is a landing table, staging table. Why we are trying to use the term table, guys? Because MDM understands what we call database. So in database, we are trying to focus on what? Using tables. So it cannot understand the data directly from a file or application or some other media. If we have it in the source systems, we can get it converted to MDM understandable form. Yeah. So that's what I think we discussed already. Now let us see what all we do as part of this particular staging layer. Yeah. So that's going to be the question mark. Yeah. So yeah, let me try to use a notepad. Yeah. So look at here, guys. So in stage, we perform what I call data cleansing operations. I repeat, in stage layer, we could perform what? Data cleansing operations. Yeah, yes or no? So that's what we do, right? So as part of cleansing, so we can do what? Any kind of cleansing, like simple standardization that we could achieve it within this MDM hub by using what? Cleanse list. Yeah, we will see how it goes. So similarly, we have got multiple categorical based functions within this MDM hub. Like we have a string based category, then we have got numeric category, then we have got data conversion category, then logical. These are four major categories. So we've got some functions on each of these categories to perform string-based operations, numeric operations, data conversion, then we have got logical operations. Yeah? So that's it. Yeah? So that's what we have with respect to categories. Yeah? So we'll try to perform a couple of examples for each of those categories just to understand how they work. They are very elementary things, but just to understand the syntax, right? So we'll try to do a couple of examples for each of these categories. Yeah? So that's what we are going to do. Yeah. Now, once we do that, the next step is what? So we need to start getting into what we call the next step. One, integration part. So integration means one, integration with Java to extend the functionalities of cleanse, which are not supported by MDM hub. Yeah. So as we all know that, so all can't be done just by using this four categories, right? So one, we can extend it by using Java, or we can also take third-party cleanse tools or cleanse engines. Yeah? So that way also you can just get it integrated. Yeah? So that's what we do. Yeah? So that's it about like how one can perform what you call this particular integration stuff. Yeah. Now, on top of that, now we need to start understanding what I call other features supported by stage layer. The first thing is going to be what? Data archival. So which means how are we going to perform what? Data archival. Why do we need that? In case if something goes wrong in the downstream layers, then we have to have a way to recover the data back. So for that reason, we can use what? Data archival feature, or we can say audit trail, whatever we call it, right? Using which we could be able to perform data archival, one based on what? The runs, and second based on what? Time measuring unit, like in terms of hours, days, weeks, months, quarters, half yearly, whatever, right? So depending upon the type of job that we deal with, we can choose appropriate time measuring unit. Based on that, we can perform the data archival. Remember that. Yeah? So that's it. So we'll try to do example by using this. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. Now, once you understand this, then the next step is what? We can run this particular archival any number of times. Yeah. So we can run one time or two times or three times, whatever. So depending upon number of times that you want, you can just what do you call, perform corresponding archival. But if you try to run too many times, right, there is going to be too much data in the backend table, which we call raw table, which will get bloated. So we need to make sure that we are performing the right archival, or else, yes, it will be slower. That we need to make sure. So that's it about archival part. Now, once we are done with that, the next step is what? We need to start understanding another feature which we call delta detection feature, or delta we can say. So within the delta, there are two parts over here. One, detection part, which is identifying the change, and second, capture. Yeah. So detection is one, and second is what? Capture. So configuration wise, in MDM, it's very easy to take care of this delta. So there are three important options through which we can perform delta. One is a date based, second is system columns, third based on what user defined options. Yeah? So user defined means we can use either system columns or mix of both user defined and system columns. Yeah? So that's what we do over here. Yeah? So that's it. Like how one can start performing this staging operations. Yeah. So now let us go to diagram. Yeah. So
Nassima,
now,
one quick question
yes, please.
for data archival. Uh, so does it include, I mean, archival out of MDM or?
We have both. It all depends on how we
So
want to work. Within MDM, we have
yeah,
it. Outside also, we can do it.
so within MDM, what is, I mean, which part is
Planning,
data archival?
planning
Okay,
data. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see
okay,
the examples. Yes, that's answered the question anyway. Yeah.
okay.
Fine. So yeah, because that's, see, ultimately we need to archive source data. If something goes wrong, right, during load or stage or match or merge, right, you should get original data and start getting it reprocessed from the beginning. Yeah. For
Mhm.
that reason, we archive the data, right? Yeah. So fine. Anyway, so now let us say we could able to perform this. All cleansing stuff, delta detection, integration, all that is done. Yeah. One more thing which I didn't talk about it is what? Rejection. So in MDM, we have got fixed predefined reasons why the data would get rejected. For example, in the peak resource, there is a system column called peak resource object. which indicates primary key for the source system. So which indicates what? If it is a null or duplicate, right? Then it will get rejected. The PK source value is either null or duplicate. Yeah. So that's a one. That's a two reasons. And second is what? Last update date. Again here also, if it is a future date, it will get rejected because we process till today, right? It should not be tomorrow or day after, whatever. Yes or no? In case if you get future date, data would get rejected. No? Or if it is a null also, it would get rejected. That's second thing. And third is what we have upstate indicator. Well, I need to talk about that concept. For now, you can just remember that in case if you get any indicator values other than supported by MDM, then the records would get rejected, like 1, 0, -1. Other than these numbers, records would get rejected. That's it. No? So these are some of the reasons why the records would get rejected. So we'll see the examples and where this particular rejected records can be seen and how we can see. And do we have any fallback option to take care of rejects within MDM? All such things we'll talk about it when we get into practical stuff. Yeah. Now, the next step is what we have loading layer. So let's say staging is done. It's one learning table. Same process being repeated for n number of sources. Remember, guys. So the best practice here is for every source system, it is always advisable to follow one learning corresponding staging, but it is not mandatory. We can have one landing table for multiple source systems in case if the structure is same, but staging table should be different because we have to have a way to identify each source system, right? So that we could do it by maintaining separate staging table for each source system. For example, staging table for CRM source, staging table for legacy or some other MRP, RP, whatever, right? For each of those source systems, we will have corresponding staging tables. Yeah? That's it. So then landing could be one or more, but best practice is what? It is better to have separate landing table for dealing with each source system. Remember that. So that's it about staging layer. Now you can ask questions if you have any questions on this staging layer. Yeah.
So, Narasimha, you have mentioned that we can do like tilde detection or cleansing or standardization in staging layer, right? So we have to perform this operation while loading the data from landing layer to staging layer, right?
Yes.
As also you have mentioned that we do a data archival, right, in staging layer only.
Yes.
Then in case of failure, right, as you have mentioned, in case something goes wrong, then we can take a backup from staging layer. So it should be from landing, right?
And landing, not staging.
Okay.
When you run stage job, right? So if you have enabled that archive, right, it is going to archive data from landing. Yeah. I think you summarize like whatever I've said it. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. Any other questions? No. You can ask many questions, guys. So, for example, do you have any limitation with respect to data or volume, right? Or do you have any way to have clustering as part of staging? Or do you have any way to perform delta by integrating with something else? Or do you have any way to
Oh, one question. So land to stage rejections, land to stage rejection and stage to view rejection both gets captured into underscore reject or somewhere else, like Stage to viewer gets captured into the underscore stage reject table, but land to stage also gets captured. If we define mappings between land to stage, and if there are rejections there, then those gets into underscore reject or somewhere else. Where can we find it?
Same.
Oh, same underscore
Yeah.
stage reject only. Okay.
The underscore REJ, right? For example, I think just
Mhm.
you're just deviating from normal topic. Then let me answer a question. In lookup, right? In case you have any missing lookup records, right? In such cases, those missing lookup records will be captured in the reject table. That's one thing. And second, in case you have any data cleansing issues, yeah, like null data, which is mapped to picky source. So those things also will be part of reject table. It means stage layer, loading layer rejects will be captured as part of the same table. Got right? Anyway, that's answered a question, but I'll talk about that in detail when you get into loading. Yeah, I've just answered a question. Yeah?
Okay. Can we load multiple data from multiple landing to one staging?
Can you talk about scenario why we need that?
No, I'm just asking like if that is possible.
No, it's not possible. But
Okay.
in case you want that to be done, right? For example, there are multiple states where the data is, particular structure is same, but data differs. In that case, we need to combine the data from multiple states, right? Yes, sir. In such cases, what we could do is we can use either the union outside MDM, combine data will be loaded onto this one landing table. That way we can take care, but within MDM, we cannot do that.
Okay.
So outside you can take it. Yeah. Okay, fine. So
Let's one question. Like there is means this is a regular process that we do landing and staging, right? And then there is a option for Informatica platform staging. Can you a little bit brief about that?
So that is direct. If you try to use Informatica platform, right, we can directly get the data onto this, which means we are performing what? Cleansing, right? By taking the Informatica platform, either ETL, quality, whatever, right? Use those pre-built transformations to perform cleansing. Cleansed data will be directly loaded onto this stage. So we don't apply any stage operations within MDM, right? Because see, that is the best way, because MDM does not been designed for cleansing. Remember that. So cleansing we can take it outside, and whatever rich capabilities that we have MDM, right? We can avail that. That's the best thing. But if the customer is not ready to buy multiple tools, right? In that case, so whatever is available within MDM, right? We can take care of that. We can use and perform cleansing. Got right?
For this platform staging, some other tool is required, or like it's just directly loading?
No, Informatica platform means we have to install like IDQ or Informatica platform, which contains ETL IDQ, right? Install that separately. Then integrate with this MDM. Then when you perform that, right, then you'll get this data onto this stage directly. There's the Informatica platform option. I'll show that in the tool itself. We have to select that option. Yeah.
Okay. And one more thing, like this stage job includes running on cleanse server as well, right? Because cleanse functions are involved. And in that scenario, like I guess there are two options, like how it gets loaded, the data gets loaded, and in between it gets it creates some cache file as well, right? Like on the cleanse servers. So there are two processes like with which it can get loaded. One is like using the JDBC connections, and other is like SQL loader. So means now, or maybe when you will demo it, can you please brief on that one as well? Like what those options are and what's the pros and cons of using like JDBC connections or the SQL loader one, and how to do that? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say that. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions about staging? So I think we'll move on to the next player, right? Yeah. So now we understood about staging. Now, once we have the data in multiple staging tables, right? The next step is what we need to start making this cleansed data available under the main table of MDM, which we call base object table. So to do that, we have got a loading layer, where we can load the data from multiple staging tables, like staging table 1, load job 1, staging table 2, load job 2. So by running these two load jobs, we can make the data available at a single base object table. So that's it. Which means two sources data, we are trying to place it in what? A single base object table. So that's where we can start with what? Load process. Now, let me talk about different kinds of loading options we have within this MDM. So load options that we have in MDM. One second. Hello, bro. పని చేస్తున్నా మీరే అది సీటు మొత్తం 100 అయిపోతున్నాయా క్రోమ్ ఓపెన్ కావట్లేదు అసలు ఏంలో వీళ్ళకి చూపిస్తుంది పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ ఫుల్ 100%. విఎంలో ఫోర్ ఇచ్చిన అంటే 4x2 మరి కాలే 2M వస్తుంది కదండి నా సర్వర్లో రెండే ఉన్నాయి రెండే మస్తు ఉంటాయి అవి అవే అయిపోవు ఇది కొంతమందికి బాగా ఉంది చాలా మందికి ఓపెన్ కావట్లేదు అంటే అర్థమైంది వేరే ప్రాబ్లం కదా ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి దాన్ని ఫిక్స్ చేయాలంటే బ్రౌజర్ ప్రాబ్లం కదా ఇప్పుడు నాకు ఎప్పుడు కావాలా నేను 10 years పని వాడుతున్నాను సార్ చూడు ఏమి వేరే ఉంటాయి నాకు ఇప్పుడు నేను యాక్చువల్ థియరీ చెప్తున్నా అది పని చేయడానికి ఊపు లాగిన కొంతమంది ఊపున్నారు కాలే క్రోమ్ ఓపెన్ కావట్లే Ankit, what's your user ID? Ankit, are you there? Diana?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's 16. Yes, it's 162.
So 162. Your browser is not opening, right?
Yeah. Neither Chrome nor Explorer, Internet Explorer.
Okay, fine.
Same with me.
Okay. So let them check.
Same with me, my browser and the task manager. Both are hanged.
Let them fix in one system, then we'll see. So so we talked about staging. Now loading, right? We started, right? In loading, so we got what is called multiple options through which we can load the data under this base object table, right? The first thing is going to be what? Initial load. Then we have later load or incremental load. This is the second one, right? And third, we have load with trust. Yeah. Then we have load with validation. One second. Okay, right. 162, yeah. Triple 800. పాత వచ్చింది హిస్టరీ నుంచి ఓపెన్ అయిందా బ్రదర్? అయిందా? ఏది ఓపెన్ చేసినావు? అంటే టైం పట్టిందేమో ఓపెన్ కావడానికి. కాదు 800/CMX పెట్టాలి. కాదే నువ్వు తొందరపడు. కాదు అది ఓపెన్ కావడానికి క్వశ్చన్ అది కాదు. ఫస్ట్ ఓపెన్ కావడానికి టైం పట్టింది, అది ఎందుకని. CMX అది కాదు, ఓపెన్ అయితే చాలు, తర్వాత మేము చూసుకుంటాం. అది ఎప్పుడో క్లిక్ చేసిన, గంట ముందు క్లిక్ చేసిన నేను. అంతే అలా మిగతా సిస్టమ్ చూడు ఎక్కడ ఓపెన్ కాలేదు. CMX అది తర్వాత కదా. ఓకే ఫస్ట్ ఓపెన్ కావాలి కదా. బ్రౌజర్ ఓపెన్ కాలేదంట, అది క్వశ్చన్. /CMX మళ్ళీ అది అడుగుతున్నాను. క్వశ్చన్ అది కాదు, అది వస్తుందయా. CMX వస్తుంది, అది లాంచ్ పేజ్ వస్తుంది, URL కరెక్ట్ ఉంటాయి. క్వశ్చన్ అది కాదు, బ్రౌజర్ ఓపెన్ కాలేదంట అది. అరే మళ్ళీ అడుగుతాం, బ్రౌజర్ ఓపెన్ కావట్లేదంటాం. బ్రౌజర్ ఎందుకు ఓపెన్ కావట్లేదు చూడు సార్. టైం పట్టిందంట. ఎప్పుడు 11:15 ఆ టైంలో స్టార్ట్ చేసినాం. ఇప్పుడు ఓపెన్ ఎప్పుడైనా అన్నా. మరి ఎప్పుడు ఓపెన్ అని తెలుసు. యూజర్ 54 చూడు, 154 చూడు. చెక్ చేయి. Sorry. Fine. Sorry. So we have got multiple types of loads, right? Load with a trust, load with validation, then load with lookup, right? So lookup, then load with cell update. Yeah. Then load. What else we have, guys? Load with PSK, which is preserve source system keys. Yeah. So we got different types of loads. Yeah. So
Load with ROID object also, right?
Yeah. So
load by ROID object.
Yeah. So ROID object can do. Yeah. So yeah, that's fine. So now let us start with the first one. Initial load. Yeah. So initial load, whatever the data that we have in this staging table, right? Yeah. So same data will be sent to this base object table. Yeah. So if there are 10 rows here and 10 rows, you will have it in base object table. Yeah. Initial load, right? Assuming that base object doesn't contain any data. It's a first time load. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. Later load or incremental load, second time. If you already have data here, right, then incremental part comes in. Wherever there is a change will be updated, or else new data means it will be inserted. Yeah. So that's incremental part. Now trust is going to be one of the important concepts in MDM. Yeah. So I'll talk about it, just 2-3 bullet points, and elaborate when you get into loading again. So trust is going to be indicator measure of what we call confidence. Yeah. So confidence based on what? Sources. Yeah. So for example, let's say we have got S1, S2. Yeah? So this source, let us say 90% of trust. This, let's say 80% of trust. Yeah? On what basis we'll get to these numbers? So that's based on what? Several factors. Yeah? So that we'll talk about it when we talk about loading layer. For now, we can just remember that we can configure trust settings as part of this loading layer. Then load the data based on those settings. Yeah. So that's all we do. Yeah. These numbers we'll update it. We'll get it from data steward. So they'll take care of the factors to be considered to come up with these numbers. Yeah? But anyway, I'll talk about it anyway. What are those factors? Yeah? Next is going to be what? So can we perform anything and everything right at the first time? In the sense, when you try to define this, what you call trust settings. Yeah? So can we guarantee that always it will be 100% accurate? No. So there is a chance to make mistakes. Yeah? How are we going to what? Capture those mistakes and start getting it correct. So that's where we can go with what? Validation rules. Yeah? So where if one of the validation rules satisfied, let's say column 1 has got a null data which is not expected. In that case, we can start performing what we call downgrade trust. Yeah. So we can start performing what we call downgrading trust. Yeah. So for example, here let's say we got this example ABC. Here let's say AB. So in this, let's say this is a good data compared to this because of the, let's say 90 trust. Due to some reason, instead of ABC, let's say we got null data. Due to some reason, forget about the reasons. Yeah? I'll talk about reasons why we can get wrong data. So due to entry example, right? So in that case, so we should not assign what we call or configure highest trust for the source system. So we have not null data, which will preside over null data. To do that, we apply downgrade. So downgrade number also get it from data steward. Example, 50% of downgrade. Then based on this, we can calculate final trust score, which is equal to initial trust minus initial trust into downgrade percentage divided by 100. So using which what will happen? If it is 50% downgrade, 90 will become what? 50. Yeah? So 90 minus 90 into 50 by 100, right? Which is equal to, sorry, 45. You'll get 45, right? So that's it. So this is how downgrade trust will happen. Then 90 will become 45. So which has got highest trust? This one. So this is going to get survived, not data. So this way we could what you call identify the issues as part of this what you call validation by applying a proper validation rule, perform downgrade, recalculate trust. That's what we do. Yeah? This happens for every role.
Nasya,
Yes,
is it always downgrade? Can we also increase trust because is there any provision for that?
No, normally that situation doesn't occur, right? Can it come up with one scenario where it's required? Because we normally define highest or lowest values over here. Yeah? So we focus on highest. If something wrong, lower one anyway, we don't need to focus because we
So
are
in the same scenario, if that null next load, that null value gets corrected by source team and they've sent a perfect value, then that 45 will reset back to 90 again or what?
yes. Just remember, This is for that run only and for that record only. Next time when you get
Okay.
right data, right, that will have highest trust. So it will be updated with the old particular
Okay.
one, right?
Okay. Got
This
it.
is this is per row, yeah. Okay. So yeah, likewise we've got multiple validation rule types. So we are going to talk all of them with practical examples. Yeah. So guys, can you please check your system? See whether you still have problem. If you have problem, then we need to find another
My
option.
server is not yet up. I'm still getting that hub
Browser.
is not able to access. Yeah. No, browser is opening, but this link is not opening.
No. Browser part is the main thing, right?
Yeah,
Enable to
yeah.
open,
So
right?
for Narasimha,
Yeah.
for me now browser is opening.
Okay. How long it took? Can you tell me the exact time? Because we need to plan accordingly. It should not take 5 minutes, 10 minutes actually.
Okay.
2-3 minutes, okay. No? But logically it's some seconds only. So, but if it's too longer, no, because if it is longer, right, even operations will be slower. We have to make sure that everything is fine today. If not, we'll go with some other option. Yeah. So you need to tell me with the
It's
right.
opening is instantly
Yeah.
now.
So it was
Oh,
CPU usage issue, Nasima, because right now it's showing 7%. Previously it was 100%. That's why it was not able to open.
oh, that time it was heavily loaded, I think, right? So
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
maybe
For me, it
that.
is 100% still.
Oh,
101.
I
okay.
got logged off actually from the VM. Someone has logged me off.
Oh, what's your number?
It's 154.
Oh, you had this problem, right? CPU problem, right, Michelle? No, I think you told me, yeah. 154.
So for me as
Yeah.
well, it's still
You
100%,
mentioned right,
153.
CPU said maybe I think he's checking. So I asked him to check why it's 100%. Yeah. So after some time, you can just try to log in again. Michelle, you'll get it. Yeah.
Okay.
Dayanand, yours is still 100% usage. That's CPU.
Yes. Yeah. 101 for 101. Sorry, 102.
The browser is not yet open, right? Dayanand?
No. No.
Mm-hmm. Can you please share? Let me see why is it so? Because
It is open, but it is not. I mean, I'm not able to click anything.
please share it. Let me see. We need
Yeah.
to look at cause.
Let me share my screen.
Yeah. If there are too many instances of Chrome also, it will eat up lots of memory. Yeah. So CPU usage is not, it now it's 100. Can you please open the task? Okay. Go to process. One second. Let's see. Oh my God. How
Yeah.
many Chromes are
So
there?
only one Chrome is open.
Try to
And
kill
that
one.
too.
Try to kill one.
Yeah, I tried. So I tried killing me. There were a lot earlier.
Okay. Yeah, this is a problem actually, because you would have clicked many times. So that is it's consuming more. Yeah.
But it is only single instance is open.
But clicks, right? Internet would have spawned anyway. Kill. So this is a problem. Okay, this is a known thing. Chrome occupies lots of resources because multiple
Let me
instances.
close.
Which one?
So
No. No,
no,
just
before
quit. Yeah,
before opening, only it was like this.
Kill Chrome then. Go to applications and close that. Yeah. Oh no, Chrome, right? No.
Yeah.
Still
So it's running
instances are.
something in, yeah, it is running something in background because
Kill.
before I opened it, right, it was still
Oh, this. Okay, now it is killed, I think, right?
no, still 100%.
Go to. Okay. Go to server actually. This command prompt. See what is it doing actually.
It has stopped actually.
One second. No, don't do anything. Don't click here. This
Mhm.
is okay. There's no problem here. Minimize it. I don't see any problem. This is perfect. I try to click on Chrome now. Chrome is filled, right? All in process. Check that before we do that. Kill that Chrome.
It's still there.
instance. Oh, that's one. Yeah. Select second one. Okay. Oh, this is used by somebody. Launcher. Okay. I think now it is fine.
This is not getting killed.
That's okay. Okay. 1 second. Fine. Now click on Chrome now. See how long will it take to launch. Because we need to figure out that.
So I'm clicking just one time.
Okay, only once. Yeah. Yeah. Update.
It's fine now.
Oh, it is spawning many, right? Fine. Click Internet Explorer. Let us see. IE. Yeah, click on that. Yes. So IE is fast, right? So yes. Now type this link localhost colon. And yeah, that's correct. Enter. The server is not ready or what?
It failed with some. No, it's still running.
So for me also it is still running actually. The server is not ready yet.
Okay. No, that is fine. That will be always happening. That is okay. When you start long come back, right?
Yeah.
It's valid. No. Your date is wrong. Diana,
Mm-hmm.
you have not changed the date. That is the problem actually.
I had changed it. I don't know how it reset.
For
Let
me
me
also it
change
is.
that.
Yeah, I think it got reverted back. Yes, for me as well.
Okay. Click on that.
Yeah, same for me.
That's a problem. 2016. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's okay. It is reverted. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then we need to change
Should I
the
restart the server then? Start it again?
1 second. So go to command line. Let us see what is it doing. Because no server page. Let's console, no server console. Yeah, click on that.
Okay.
Let us see what is it doing. Because we need to figure out. Date was a problem. It is not changed yet. So you can see here. These are the old ones. Okay. Yeah. Fine then. So we can use. Yeah, we need to wait for some more time, Diana, because we have changed it. Now, can you check the CPU status? I think we can use this Internet Explorer rather than
Yeah,
Chrome,
it
right?
is resumed now.
Now it is
Let me
okay, right?
kill.
So,
Let
because Chrome was
me.
a problem earlier.
Yeah. So in background it was opening a lot of sessions.
That was a culprit actually. Others also, guys. So please
For
check
me,
that.
date is 2016, but still it is showing it is expired. License is expired.
Ankita?
Yeah.
No, that will not happen.
Narasimha, same is happening with me.
No
License.
way. So date is 16, huh? 16, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you please share? Let me see.
Okay.
Okay.
can see my screen.
One sec. What is the date here? Did you change it now or it's reverted?
I changed. No, it was reverted, and then I again changed it.
No, immediate not reflect. It will take some time. Ankit. Yeah. If you just change, no, because server would
Not
have been used.
not just. I mean, it's been 2-3 minutes.
But it has to reset all the services, right? That will take time. So that is fine. Date is okay. Probably
So after
restart
changing
this.
the date, I need to again run the that standalone command.
Yes. You need to close and rerun, or we have to wait for longer time. One of these options. So date wise, it is okay. One second. That is valid till 2017. So this date is okay. I've checked the license also. So fine, you can just restart that standalone command. Yeah, fine.
Okay. Okay.
So just control C and then run that command again. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Nasima,
Yes,
in my case, I downloaded GNLP, but I'm getting one error. Can you share my screen?
yeah, please.
Okay. I shared my screen. Please confirm if you're seeing my control panel.
I can see it.
Okay.
Java.
So yeah. So here in Java, when I do a scroll down, it's not allowing me. I'm not able to apply it.
Make it full screen, madam. There's a full screen in the toolbar, right? Top. Toolbar. Top. Or else go to view menu. There's a view menu, right? Not that. View menu. Menu. View.
Okay, here.
View, left side. Yeah, full screen. Yes, ma'am. That's right. Now try to click on that Java. It's already there in the bottom. In a status bar, right? Last one.
Yeah. It's already there. Yeah,
yes.
You can take.
Now scroll down on the right side.
I'm trying to do down.
Shikha, you can check the option of free stretch on the last option. Yeah.
Now click on
on the topmost bar.
And toolbar,
yes.
Yeah. Let's change the resolution. That's no, right side.
Right side.
Yeah.
Yeah, besides
Here.
home. Yes.
Click on that.
Yes.
Click on that. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's also fine.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
now
that's
I'll
all, right?
try to do login. Yeah, I'll try to log in and we'll see. Yeah.
Sure, ma'am.
Thank you.
So Diana, you restarted, right?
Yes.
Diana, are there?
Yeah.
Okay. I think now that that CPU problem is not there right now.
Yeah, it's not there.
Yes, fine. So others, guys, same thing. So don't click too many times on Chrome, right? Because it occupies lots of resources. Yeah. So it will consume 100% of CPU. Yeah. Click only once. Or else try to use Internet Explorer if it doesn't work. Yeah. So you can try whenever it is ready, right? Please let me know so that we'll get into hands-on. Yeah. So meantime, I'll cover theoretical part. Yeah.
So Nisimba, I ran that standalone command again after my machine got restarted. So I'm getting below error. Let me share my screen. So let me know once it is visible.
154. Huh?
Command again.
Okay.
Standalone.bat.
Okay. That's correct only. Calm down. What is error?
So it is so is it completed or what?
No. It stopped. Run it again. Let us see. Oh, It's not done by itself. What is the date? Vishal?
It's 2nd December 2016.
Oh, it is stopped. That's a problem, you know. Why earlier you didn't get this error, right?
No, earlier it was running, and then like Chrome was not opening, and my machine got hanged. So someone has restarted my machine. So I have again executed these commands. So I'm able to connect to the database. I ran this SQL plus command. It is
Oh, this MR got corrupted. MRM year file. That's what you can say on message. So this is yours is 154, right, Michelle?
correct, Nrsimha.
Okay. This is gone. So we need to go with some other. I'll say this problem after session because we need to recover this MRM dot here. That's a long process actually.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I'll fix this problem after session. Okay, sure. Yeah, let me try to cover some theory. Others, guys, whenever your system is ready, right? Once you could able to log on to this hub console, right? Let me know so that we'll get into hands-on stuff.
Nrsimha,
Which are first I need to look at? Yeah.
I'm also facing one error actually when I'm starting this running this script standalone.
Not without error. Please share it.
Let me share my screen. So let me know if you can see my screen. So it's saying started with some error.
When did you start this?
So initially started, I run this scripts, but my date was reset. So that's
No,
why
your
I had.
command is wrong. You got
Sorry?
the wrong command. You got the wrong command. You have not given standalone full.xml. You got standalone.xml. Input is wrong.
Okay.
You can see the title bar, right? See here. -c standalone.xml is there.
Okay. Okay. I have to give the standalone full.xml, right?
Standalone -full.xml, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So that was the problem. Okay, no? Just do Control C, come out from this, and change
Yes.
and issue the command again. Okay, right?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So yeah. So make sure that your server is up and running to be able to log in, guys. Till that, I will cover theory part. Yeah. Okay. So let me try to. Yeah. So I think we talked about different types of loads. We are halfway, right? Yeah. So I think I was trying to talk about validation rules. Yeah. So which means
Nrsimha, for this trust code, right? So just one question: do we need to like mention always in percentage that a particular trust code, or we can simply use the numbers?
This one,
Yeah.
this always in percentage we should not use. Just you can just apply the number, which is anyway percentage. Yeah. That's
Okay.
syntax you are asking, right? You just start
Yes,
with the
and
number.
the
60, 70.
formula which is like
That's
written
internal.
below. Okay.
That's internal to MDM. So I've just used it like how the calculation happens to downgrade the with a downgrade trust, what is going to funnel trust. For that, I've just given this formula, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So now so same thing we follow for dealing with what a number of validation rules. Yeah? Now the next is what load with a lookup. Yeah. Let's say for today's business, so we need to load only India country code data. In case if you get anything other than India country code, right? So those records should be rejected. So that's what I was trying to talk about missing lookup or invalid records. Yeah? So missing ones will be sent to reject table, which is stg underscore reject, and the good ones will be sent to what? Base object table, which means we are going to compare source data with a lookup. If it matches, they'll be sent to BO. If not, they'll be sent to reject. That's it, so simple as that. But configuration is we need to spend a lot of time to configure, like lookup base object, lookup staging, then corresponding landing, then normal non-lookup base object staging landing, then build a map, then build a relationship between what two base object tables, then a stage with a lookup. So those steps need to follow. I'll talk about it when I get into this loading layer with practical examples, right? Yeah. So that's about lookup. Lookup means whatever is required. Lookup who defines. That's a business analyst, right? So based on that, we need to send data to what base object. So that's why source data, which means state stable data, will compare with the lookup. Good ones will be seen here. Bad ones will be rejected. That's it. No? Bad means whatever is not expected. Yeah. Now the next question. Let's say we got result source system page. Cell update, I'll talk about it. So by default, in a base object table, you will have what row ID object. Yeah? So where it maintains what unique values associated to each record. Yeah? Like a sequence ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, right? It is going to generate those numbers, but these numbers does not have any meaning other than unique way to identify each record. Now, if you want to make it meaningful, then we can go with what? Load the data onto a base object table by enabling result source system keys, meaning we apply, let's say, landing, then some cleanse functions, then result of that will be mapped to what you call picky source object. Yeah? So that's what we do with respect to what populating data to this particular picky source object. Yeah? So that's it. Yeah? Like how we can populate data to picky source. So once you do that, when you try to load the data with result source system enabled, right? Then whatever we have it here, they'll be sent to roid object. So which will have some meaning. Yeah? So that's the best thing. But if you want to make it meaningful, or else we don't need to go with this option. That's one of the loading option. And second, another one, load with what? Cell update. Cell means what? Column. So which means this is a bit expensive thing, but if you want, we can also do it. But I need to talk about there is what you call xref table along with BO table. Yeah. So whatever update that we do or whatever change that happens in stage, right? At column level, it will check and update in what xref table. If you want that particular change to take place at cell level, we could do it, but it's a bit expensive. If needed, we can do it, or else it's not required. Similarly, row ID object, load with row ID object. Yeah? So this is quite fast compared to other loaders other than initial load. So we can also choose that. But anyway, it all depends on our business use cases. Like based on that, we can go with appropriate type of load. These are the very high level load options. Anyway, we'll get into the details when you talk about loading layer with practical examples. Right now, we're just talking about theory only. Yeah? So that's a trust validation. I think we talked about it. And then new data, updated data will be sent to the base object table. Yeah? So that's it. Now actual MDM starts. Yeah? So once we have data in the base object table, the next step is what? We can start applying match and merge rules. Yeah? So which means match layer will be used to identify the duplicate records or to identify matching records. Yeah? So by using different matching strategies, exact or fuzzy matching strategy, anyway, we need to spend a lot of time here. Anyway, for now, you can just remember that we use matching layer to identify duplicate records. Either duplicacy could be expressed one based on 100% of match, or second based on less than or equal to 100% of match, which means exact matches and probable matches. So those, in case if we have either exact or probable matches, right? So those records can be seen as part of match table. So based on the match, then we can take a call, like what will be done with those matching records in the next layer, which we call merge. Yeah? Let's say we need to convert matching records to a unique record. Then we use what? Either auto merge or manual merge. So this decision will be based on what? The kind of rules that we define as part of match layer itself. Where we define if the input data satisfies, that's one or two match rules, those records need to undergo as part of manual merge. In second case, let's say there could be some match rules where the input data satisfy those match rules, they can go as they can undergo as part of auto merge process. So depending upon what rules that we define as part of match layer, right? Based on that, so it would delegate some for auto merge, some the manual merge. So manual merge records will be reviewed by data steward, and then auto merge, automate they'll be merged, they'll be kept in base object table. Yeah. So which is master data, which is not. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. It's a long process anyway. I'm just trying to talk about high level, like how this particular merge would take place. That's it. And once we are done with that, so in case if you want to roll back, we can also unmerge it. Then finally, merge data means what? Master data, right? Or golden record, right? So which will be communicated to any consumer by using one of these protocols. Yeah, XML, SOAP, whatever, right? I think we talked about them. Yeah. So this is a simple way to understand like how this particular process flow would work. Yeah. So get the data from sources and get it as part of entry point of MDM, which is the landing. Yeah. Yeah, guys, is it working now? So all we'll do some examples. Dayanand and I think you have all on that. Aditi,
It's like URL is
I
not
think now
opening.
we have 20 around 20 minutes, right? We'll try to see the columns. So if you have severe problems, we'll change the environment because we need to take a call today only. If it is very bad, no, we'll just go with some other vendor about the lab. Yeah? Let us decide that now. Yeah. So yes, Rajnish, you tell me.
Yeah.
Can you please tell what is the major
Yeah.
problem?
I'm sharing my screen.
Yeah.
So, can you see my screen now?
This is fine. Yours is okay. I don't have any problem.
No, no, it
Click
is
on
actually running since long. It is.
that
It
is
is.
okay. No, that is always happening. Server means that only. So right side.
Okay.
So click on launch.
It is not doing.
Yeah. Now go to downloads folder. Yeah. Yeah. Right click on Cyprian console. Last one. Cyprian console 6. Last. Right mouse click. No, 666. You click first one. Yeah, sixth one. Yeah. Right click open with Java Abstract Launcher. Is perfect. Yours is okay. I think yours is working.
Okay, I thought it did not finish off. It is
No, no.
still like doing something, so I thought that's a problem.
Server means what? It will be up and running always. Remember.
Okay, got it.
That's the
Got
concept, right? Yeah. Source is fine. Yeah. Any others guys? So
Yeah,
yes.
so
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not able to
Right.
log in. I'm getting license is not valid error.
Shika, I think I said it. Can you please share your desktop after
yeah,
changing system? Right. We need to
yeah,
restart.
it's very
J.
quick. Quickly, I'll share my screen. Let me know if you can see the error message here.
I can see it. The reason also I told you. So you gave 12 to that's okay. Go to that command. Did you restart JBoss? Madam?
Yeah,
No, it is not restarted. It is not restarted. I can see that. It's old one. You can see the date, no?
okay.
Control C. You need to do Control C. Yes, Control C. Keep doing it.
I did that.
It is coming out.
Yeah, now it will ask for prompt after few.
Exactly. You want to exit. Then say yes. After that, reissue the command. That's what we need to do, madam. It is not done earlier.
Uh,
Control C again.
can I open the? Yeah, I'm doing that. But can I open the another instance or in the same instance I will try?
Same instance I can try. They do Control C, madam.
Yeah, I did.
Multiple times. Okay, it's running, right? It's taking time.
No, Narsimha, for me, it took 2 or 3 minutes to give that prompt. Either yeah, I want to close it or
Okay.
for Y or N. So after 2-3 minutes, it will ask for Y or N.
Prompt, right? Yeah, you are right. Actually, it takes time. You are right, Ankit.
Okay, sure. Okay, it's
Now,
asking me Y or N.
say yes, no. Y, type.
Okay.
Enter.
Okay.
Now reissue that command. Just use up arrow button. Up arrow.
This one?
Yeah, that is correct. 1 second. No, yes. You need to check the comments. Correct command is okay, right? Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. So yeah, I think yours will come, madam. Yours is not a problem at all. So who else, guys?
Okay, I'm
Madam,
stop.
you need to wait for at least 4 or 5 minutes. Yeah, it has to bring up all the spaces, right? Answer this and open it later. You got right? Yeah. So I am
For
yours is
me,
okay.
right, for me also it's the same. It's been
So
running
it
for
is
long.
running actually, but now I cannot see that page. It's
Gaurav, can you please share it? Let us see
Yes.
that problem. Gaurav.
Okay, sharing my screen.
Yes, yours is okay. Server is fine. And yeah, try to open this Google Chrome. Chrome is not coming.
No, Chrome. I'm not. It's not Chrome. It's IE.
I can see that. No, click on Chrome.
Chrome was not opening. I tried that.
No, okay. Then kill that. I think maybe it's consuming a lot.
Still what? Sorry.
But your server seems to be okay. Yeah. Your command is correct. 8080/cmx. Enter. It's coming, right?
Yeah, it's coming on Chrome now. Not.
okay. Should I try with Chrome as well?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's working now, right? Yours is okay, right? Okay. So
Okay.
then, yes,
Let
please.
me.
You can click on launch. Yeah, there's a launch button, right? Right bottom in the same. Yeah, that's correct. Perfect. Yeah. So yeah, Who else has got a problem? Because we need to fix it. Because
Mm,
last 10
I'm
15
trying.
minutes.
So Narasimha, for me, you're going to check, right? User 154. The
Ayana,
JBoss is, no, this is Vishal Narasimha.
154, I'll fix it because we need, there is a big procedure to recover that year file. Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
I'll just because I need to check that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's user 154. Thank you.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
So for me, okay. So need to go to the download, right? After downloading that GNLP.
Ayana.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't remember your problem. Ayana, can you please share if you don't mind?
Yeah. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, I can say it. Is that server ready?
Yes. Let me show you.
Okay, ready. Minimize it.
Yeah, I can also see this page actually. I have downloaded this GNLP.
Open that. Right click on site in console 2. Yeah. Right click.
Yes.
Open with.
Open.
Yeah. Java Web Start Launcher. Yeah.
Narasimha, Suman this side. I'm still facing issue starting local host part.
1 second, madam. So we'll see. Now, after
Okay.
this, we'll just
Application work block security. So
you
it's
change
Java.
that. Go to control panel.
Okay. Here, right? Control
Yes,
panel.
you're right.
Java, right?
Java. Yes, you're right. Yeah. Go to security. You know this, right? Medium.
But it's not, the OK button is not coming. It's like I cannot see that OK button.
I think we talked about make it full screen. Full screen.
Full screen. Okay.
Yes, that's correct. I click on that. And there is a stretch, right? And in the toolbar only. Or else resolution also you can change. Stretch option. Yeah. Toolbar on the right side. So next to home is the right.
This one, right?
Yeah, click on that. Correct.
Okay.
Not save. So RS resolution also you can change one of these options. Fine. So I think now it's okay, right? Now it is come. Yours is fine. So yeah, Suman Verma, right, madam? You can share your desktop, madam. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I'm sharing my screen. Let me know when you can see it.
Even after 1 o'clock, right, guys? What you can do is, I think we have discussed some points, right? Just remember those points. If you have issues, right, try to fix it by yourself because you know, like what to consider to fix it, right? Yes or no? Make sure that everything is ready to use before you start session tomorrow, right? Yes, madam. Yeah. So I
Here.
can read. What is this? 1 second. 1 second, madam. Oh, it is not started, huh? What is this? Make it full screen, madam. I can't see your system date also. Make it full screen. Next one, third one. Yeah, that one. Click on it. That's correct. Okay, I can't see your date also. What is the system date, madam?
The system date was 2016, but I can't see the taskbar now.
What happened? You you made it to hide or
I'm not sure, but it was there earlier, the taskbar, lower taskbar, but now it's not.
just bring it up. In the bottom, no, you'll get arrow button. Yeah, try to bring it up. Yeah, it will come. Okay. So that you need to see, madam. So 1 second, I can't see your command. What is the command you gave? Can you try to pull this command down? Let me see the command, your command, madam. Bring it down. Wait. Your command seems to okay. Yes. Select. Okay. Bind exception, madam, because it's already there. Can you please do Control C? Okay. Try to restart your VM, madam.
Okay.
Because this port is being used by somebody else. That is a problem. Your yeah.
Okay.
So restart will just you'll get a new port number. Unless you can allocate, but it's a long procedure. Why to do? Just try
Oh,
to restart your VM. Yeah.
how it
Power off
restart?
your VM.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Power off. Click on power off. There only. Cross button. Cross button. Click on cross button. Here on Windows 7. Next to Windows 7. No, that is suspend. Cancel. It's okay. Yeah. There is a
This.
cross button next to Windows 7. There's a tab, right?
Okay. Okay.
A power off you can do.
Okay.
Yeah, correct. Just wait. Huh? Now after that, you can just power on. You know the steps, right? Now.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Try. Just wait for some more time. Let it clean up. Yeah.
Okay.
And power on, and then change the date and apply the command. Wait for 5-10 minutes, and then open the console through Chrome. You got the steps, right? Suman?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, madam. Yeah. So others. So she got some other problem, right? It's a bind problem. Okay. So any other problems from others, guys? We'll start from the top. So I think Aditi is done, right? Anish, Ankit, now it's okay, right?
Yeah, it's working for me fine now.
Yeah, perfect. So Ashish,
Yeah, it's working.
Ayan, Dayanand, that is done.
Yes.
Ekta, I think you
Yeah,
had some problem.
done. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
working for me.
yeah, Gaurav,
Yes, done.
perfect. Keshav, Mahindra, Mohsin, now it's working. Yours is working, right?
Yeah, mine is working.
Rahul, you had some problem. Right? Rahul is on hold. Rahul Khan, Tripati. I think, is it working, Rahul?
Yeah, it's working.
Okay, perfect. Rajnish? Sandeep?
Yeah, everything is working fine.
Fine. Sandeep?
Yes, working for me.
Okay. Shika, madam, you had some problem, right? Is it fine now, madam?
Yeah, it's working. I connected.
Oh, good. So, Shivendra?
Yeah, it's working for me.
Shreya?
Yeah, it is working for me.
Sri Lakshmi?
Yes,
Suman, I
yes,
think
yes.
restarting. So, Umang, I think it's working.
It's
Vishal?
working. Yeah.
Yeah. Vishal, I need to look at your system. So, it's a corruption problem, right? I'll take care. Yeah? So, Vivek and Jishan. Vivek, can please confirm?
Yeah, it's working for me, Nazim.
Okay, Jason?
Nazima, it got my CMD got timeout, so due to which it stopped. I'm just checking it again. Give me 2
Can you
minutes.
please let us see?
Yes. Yeah. Okay, sure. Share my screen.
Because I need to make sure that everything is set. At least tomorrow will be productive. Yeah?
Sure. So what happened that my CMD this one just got timed out.
No, this is okay, right? Okay.
Yeah.
What is... No, you don't need to open multiple times. 1 second. Can you please share that, open that console stuff? Let's see the status.
Sure.
Server. Yours is fine. Yeah, minimize it. Yours is fine. Yeah. Now you can just launch. Open the console. Yeah. Okay. Except Suman and 154. Vishal, right? Yeah. So rest is okay. Jason, nothing. Jason is okay, right?
Yeah, it's okay. So it got logged out, so it got verification got stopped. So I'm doing that.
Yeah. So I think yours is working, right? Actually, yeah, that's okay. I think all set to start tomorrow. Yeah, we have some more time, but let me try to cover some theory. Okay. Yes. Okay. So I was trying to talk about this data flow process, right? So where we understood like how to pull the data from source. Make sure that you remember this flow, guys, because this is what we need to follow to create a master. So we'll get data onto the entry point of MDM, which is a landing. Then apply data cleansing stuff in stage layer. Then start loading the data from stage to base object table. Then we apply one or more match rules in matching layer. And then based on the rules, we take a call whether to send those records to auto or manual merge. Yeah. And once we merge, you'll get a master, and that particular master data will be communicated to any applications or any consumers who will be wanting this master data. So that's a simple data flow process that we follow to create master data. So now let us extend this. Remember, we can apply same data flow process in order to deal with what? Hierarchical data. So what we discussed earlier was linear data, yeah, which does not have any, let us say, hierarchical relationship. But can we extend that with hierarchical data? Answer is yes. So which means we can see here in base object, right, where we can also have what you call hierarchical data. Like we can have a root, base object, children's, and so on. So in that case also there is a concept of match path, where we can have at which level we need to perform match and merge. So that also we can specify using a match path. Yeah. So that's where this what you call linked tables would be dealt over here. Yeah. Yeah. Apart from that, I did not talk about like how do you perform manual merge. So we have got separate tools like merge manager within Hub Console, and outside we can use what you call E360 or 360, 360, whatever, yeah, using which we can perform manual merge. Let's say we are in Hub Console. In Hub Console, we use what? Merge Manager tool to perform manual merge. Yeah. So how do you perform unmerge? So to do that, we use Data Manager, where we can perform unmerge in two ways, like linear unmerge and tree level unmerge. I'll talk about like when to go for linear, when to go for what you call tree unmerge with a diagram. I'll try to talk about it so that you will understand better rather than world. So that's it. But as a result of this particular diagram, right, you get master data, or we can see, right, servership. So those server records will be stored as part of base object table, which means base object table will act as a source and also act as a target. Remember, which means we get source data from multiple staging tables onto a base object table and apply match and merge to create a master, and final master copy will be part of the base object table. So that's what we can see as part of this particular diagram. Yeah. So that's it. So like how one can understand the end-to-end data flow process that we need to follow within MDM. So that's it about data flow process. Yeah. If you have any questions on in any layer, right? So you guys can start asking those questions. Yeah.
So, Narasimha, this is Vishal. So we are talking about BO table, right? But where like the XREF table comes into picture and when it gets loaded basically.
So whenever we create a base object table, right, XREF will be created as a first step. Then when you load the data from stage, when you run the load process, right, that time data will be loaded onto the BO and also cross-ref, right? That's the second step. Now, any source information get changed in a stage table. So those things will be reflected as part of X step, third step, and fourth. Any edit that we do by using data manager, management, hierarchy manager, right? Those changes also will be tracked by using X-ray. That's the fourth steps. Likewise, there are many more steps which I'm going to talk when I get into this particular day. I've just started with some steps. Yeah. Got right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Any other questions? Yeah. So if there are no questions, then we'll stop here. So make sure that again, I'm requesting guys, make sure that your VM is ready to use by tomorrow. So you have 24 hours access. You can just log in and make sure that you're able to log in.
So Narasimha, tomorrow again we have to perform same steps, or we can just close this off right here.
No. You can just leave it as it is.
Okay.
No? So don't do anything. So if everything is working, just leave it as it is. If not, make it work. Like Suman, Vishal, these two things are pending. Vishal, I'll take a look at. Suman, you need to take care. Yeah? It's a bind problem, right? If you restart, it will go away. Yeah. So Vivek, I think yours is okay, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Narasimha, just one question, like because if we will disconnect from the network, this whole VM will get closed, right?
No.
So how to close it properly?
VM will not close at all. If you just log out from Teams, right? It will be there tomorrow when you log in, right? Then it will be there. Yeah, fine.
No, but see, if the network will get disconnected, we will get disconnected from this one, right? We need to log in again. So that's what I was asking. Like, if we do we need to properly shut down something, or like how it can be so that we can use tomorrow as it is?
No. Vivek, if you try to disconnect from network, right? Automatically it'll be out of VM. So tomorrow, right? When you try to, you supply that link, right? RTS code, whatever. Then supply your username and password. So you directly get into VM. That's all.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Sure, no? So it's same for everyone. It's good. It's good
Thank
that
you.
you are there. Yeah. So that's all right. So thanks to all guys. We'll meet tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.